All right. I believe this is that weird brief moment. It is the 28th of January, the year of our Lord 2026. This is the weekly Alaboom. Scott Demers is here. Aldi supposedly is showing up later. I don't give a shit who shows up later. Um, if you follow my channel, you know that I posted a very long political rant about my anger over how shitty my fucking the fact that we have jackbooted thugs, hopefully not for much longer, within my state.
Yep.
Um,
Where did you
uh,
post that, Lance?
my video,
Did you post a video on this channel about it?
yeah,
Or
on Dead Viking videos, yeah.
okay, I didn't
Just
watch it. I am subscribed, but
it's well, you probably don't have the little bell icon or whatever, to
I
get
don't
notified.
because I get too many.
Thank you for saying it was a good video, Kabuki. Admittedly, I didn't have a script. I just knew what I was mad about, and I was all
Hey,
over the
Kabuki.
place. Um, you know, I actually asked my boss. I said, "Hey, I recorded that," and I was like, "Hey, are you okay if I post something like that?" And he said, "I don't care. Speak your mind." You know,
Yep.
I if you did say something I didn't like, I would disavow you, but I mean, whatever. But I'm very fortunate that I work for a company that um
Is sane, is logical, is full of good people.
um I would love to double down on a few things that I mentioned in the video that I've had time to think about, and they're kind of prescient here, and I'm gonna kind of dive into these pretty hardcore right now. Um I really can't fucking stand when people say they're either there's three things I can't fucking stand. I can't fucking stand when people say that they're political moderates. I can't stand when they say they're apolitical. I can't fucking stand when they say I can see the bad in both sides. Uh the people that fucking say that shit in nearly every case. And maybe you can find me an edge case somewhere where nearly every goddamn case, those people are fucking have right wing beliefs, but they know that if they say them out loud, there'll be retribution for saying them. Nobody ever has a problem with actually saying that they are. I'm progressive and I have caring and kindness for all people. Who's gonna like say it's like, well, boy, what a horrible thought that is. If you have good feelings towards people, you don't hide that. Maybe you just don't want to like say, oh, I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I'll just keep to myself. But when you go out of your way to say, well, I'm above all this, or I think all politicians are horrible. I think all politicians are horrible too, but I have extreme left-wing beliefs when it comes to this shit. And and now with how shitty this world is right now, it is time for people to take stands, and it's time for people to let people know where they stand. And I understand, like, I don't own a company, so I can't speak to what goes into you know having to weigh. I mentioned this in my video. I said that, like, I know local businesses that like feel the same way I do, but they're like, I can't say anything because I know half of my customer base would like there's a not zero, like a sizable chunk of my customer base wouldn't shop anymore at my if I showed support for like anti-ICE demonstrations and things like that. They would stop coming up and stop spending money at my store. And I need them to come and spend money at my store so I can continue to like support myself and my family. And I mean, I don't know. I guess it's very frustrating to me that like I don't know, man. Did you see the fucking story about the the 69-year-old man who ran the comic book shop that was like a few blocks down from where Alex Preddy was murdered, and he heard about it. He got out, and there's this picture of him storming out into the middle of that winter, running through a tear gas cloud to go just be angry and scream and rant and yell at ICE agents. And there's video of him, and like the next day he had people lined up around the street to shop at his store. He had online orders from as far away as England and the Europe buying stuff from his store, saying we'll support you. You know, we're proud of you for what you're doing. And I guess it's just like, I don't know. I wish more people would do that. I wish more people would just say, you know, fuck it. You know, I mean, because the thing is that you will get that support, right? I mean, I don't know. It's really depressing. And the thing is that um the thing about it is that I think that there are a lot of people that um there are a lot of people that I think feel the same way I do, but don't feel like that have a much greater reach and a much greater ability to reach like, and I'm talking about fucking YouTube channels. I'm talking about people that make board game content. They have solo game player. I mean, she did a wonderful video, albeit because she's Minnesotan too. And and thank God, because she's got a huge reach and she reaches a hell of a lot more people than I do. She works for Leader Games. And she did a wonderful video. Go check that out. And um, I just, it's one of those things where it's like you people that sit on the fence and are like, oh, I don't want to get involved. You're because of the fact that you benefit from a system. You're never going to find a a single mother of three scratching to make ends meet sitting sitting on the fence on these things. It's people that are or that have money, that have power, that are benefiting from a patriarchal old white man system that has taken care of them their entire lives, who have the ability to say, well, I can see where things are bad on both
Well,
sides.
you know how that saying about Nazi Germany went. One third of the people tried to kill one third of the people while one third of the people watched.
Yeah, or the
I will not be in the silent one third.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. When you say nothing, you're standing. I mean, you stand with the fascists when you say nothing, when you do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Wayne, thank you very much for saying that, man. I wish I could do more, I guess.
But
Is
know
what I'm
that,
trying to say.
you know, there's a rage that's just under the surface. It's real. I understand it. I feel it. And sometimes doing as much as you can is all that you were meant to do. Give yourself some grace on that, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, thankfully it seems like the stuff in Minnesota is going to end soon. It's going to be over soon.
The problem that I have with it though is the goal here is to normalize this is literally straight out of the Nazi playbook. They'd send in Ernst Röhm and his SA stormtroopers who would cause a ruckus. The left would react. The left, in this case, being communists and socialists, would react. They'd send in the police, and then Hitler would claim, "See, look at all these agitators that are causing problems," when it was them causing their own fucking problems. You normalize the fact that the authorities are sent in to do violence, and in this case, murder two innocent people in Minneapolis. And there will be a day when the the society doesn't react the way they would today when the Insurrection Act is being called in. And right now, There are some Republicans, the batshit crazy ones, but soon it'll be more calling for the invocation of the Insurrection Act over a situation created by the administration. Fuck them all to hell. Every last one of them.
How do you really feel though?
Fuck them all to hell. Every last one of them.
10 out of 10 on having the exact same intonation on that second reading.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
that was
serious. I
impressive.
just as you guys know, I'm off social media and it has been glorious because I'm not getting triggered, right? But there is a part of me that feels like I'm abdicating some aspects of responsibility. But the reality was is I wasn't convincing anyone anyway, right? And so I stand ready to do whatever it takes, but I'm not going to get triggered over over a robot, a bot on, one of Zuckerberg's bots. He's one of the people I'd fuck them all to hell, right? So, um, I just refuse. I'm going to do my best to be happy while remaining ever vigilant and ever ready.
Well, you and Lance are very simpatico this week because Lance just had a post about that. I think yesterday, right,
I
Lance?
know.
No,
Nope.
that's what I'm talking about right
That's the
now.
whole point of
Oh,
what we're
I'm just
talking
That's
Johnny
about.
come
that's
lately to the thing.
that's so
Yeah.
so here's the other thing that like I these and admittedly I there's been more of them that have made their voices, and I've seen the voices of these these 2A Second Amendment people who tried to like say, well, maybe he shouldn't have had a gun, and then the whole fucking bullshit about the fact that they were trying to say that, it's just like the fact that our government tried to portray the victim, the murdered person, as the agitator. The fact that, before there was any video, before they looked at anything, and then they still are hiding that, and then they're saying, it's just like, oh well, it's like, anybody who's showing up with a gun in that situation is just looking for trouble. And the fucking NRA came back and said, no, fuck that. You're
Yeah, like
wrong.
hell really did freeze over when I was like, the NRA's come to. I mean, look, I think that we should get rid of all the damn guns.
Yeah.
However,
Oh, but not everybody. And I mean, I mean, look at the mess that's going on right now. I mean, you know what? I'm hesitating. There's threads, you can seek them out. Sam Healy, somebody
oh
that
boy, that
I've
one,
definitely had my issues with, and I've definitely tried to. Ah, there goes Scott. We scared off
that
Aldi.
No,
that that one
I gotta go,
surprised
guys.
me, and I just, as a kid said at one point, I can't even with that thread.
Well, no, I mean I mean when he posted that on Facebook, I kind of was like, dude, this
can
is
you catch me up? I don't know what he said. Just give me
so
the gist.
on his personal Facebook page, he posted he posted one of those right wing. Okay, let's back up a little bit. I've seen when Sam originally left the Dice Tower and moved to the West Coast, um, he has slowly but surely like posted more and more stuff about Christian nationalism.
Okay.
And he has definitely posted links to like videos of people that and hey, you have the right to believe whatever you want to believe, and you can dive into whatever you want to dive into. But
Lest you think
he
werewolf's a good game, you
yeah,
cannot believe that.
you can you but he then posted these things where basically it started becoming like um he started wearing like "Don't Tread on Me" stuff. He started having um definitely like things where it's like, oh, it's Second Amendment rights slash Christian church stuff, like literally like combining the two.
Yeah.
And talking about how we need to get our men back to being the masculine men that they're supposed to be. And, like how, and it was like, it definitely became this kind of like, you either always had these thoughts or you've just kind of found a home with these thoughts. And again, you're allowed to think whatever you want to think, and you're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. However, so on his personal Facebook page, he posted, well, then there was the whole Charlie Kirk kerfuffle where he was just like, and again, I will reiterate for the millionth time, the murder of Charlie Kirk is horrible. He should not have been killed
Yep, you don't
for
need to
the
go back
things.
there. We get it. We got
Yeah.
you.
So I just don't want there to be any like, ooh, well, that's not what I. So I so he had a huge problem with like a lot, and that was a real fucking firestorm of a day, right? There was a lot of people going back and forth about that. And then have you noticed, I mean, just as an aside, have you noticed that like almost nothing is being said about the person that killed him, except for the fact that he probably was a Nick Fuentes follower, meaning that he was like super right wing.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk was bad wrong, super right wing, and this was
Yeah, like he was right wing as a grift and not like, I mean, and again, I don't know. That's just nothing has
yeah for a hot
come
minute
out.
that fake text conversation that he had, and people were like, "What teenager says I'm gonna dispose of the vehicle?" Like
Yes.
there was a
So
hot minute, but yeah, nothing. It's gone the way of the Trump shooter.
there's, I mean, Google Groyper and do a deep dive into that one day, and you will. That's Groyper. Anyway, so Sam posted on his Facebook, and as far as I know, it's still up. You can find it if you search on Facebook. He posted a thing where basically victim blaming, saying Alex Preddy was the cause of his own death because of the fact that he brought a gun and he agitated people with guns, and that's why he died. And 99% of the 150 comments that he got were all like, this is a horrible take for you to have. Be better.
I
Be
mean, it's really,
smarter.
it's really, it's really not. I mean, the part about that he's right is if only he had been underage, not lawfully allowed to carry a gun, and actually shot and killed people carrying a skateboard in Wisconsin, then then Sam would be on his side. Kyle
Yeah.
Rittenhouse, right?
Yes, exactly. That was him.
People are so colored by their political beliefs. It's just makes me want to puke.
So
Go
so
for it. We'll
he
watch.
so if you could you if you're not on Facebook anymore, so you can't find it. But I mean, it's like I said, it is a ton of comments. And when people called him out for his beliefs and this, that like this is a bad take for him, he had a chance and he doubled and tripled down, even mocking some of the people, even going on to say that Renee Good was also at fault for her own death
Yep.
because she shouldn't have been out there doing what she did. She shouldn't have been protesting.
No, I just
So
It just like don't. Hey, this is the key thing on all this, right? Is people serve a purpose because I wouldn't be surprised if um, several people at the Dice Tower had similar opinions as what Sam is expressing. They're just not expressing it given
well,
their religious beliefs.
The Dice Tower official stance on any of these things are they never say anything about anything.
Which I think is the right way to go because then I can respect people for the narrow purpose that they actually have, right?
Well, to be fair, I say what you feel. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and like I said earlier, it's like the people that don't say anything, 99% of the time it's because they know the thing they say is going to upset a lot of people. And again,
Agreed.
if your belief is I believe in love and inclusiveness and how everybody has, just if your belief is a progressive, caring, kind belief, the idiots that are going to have a problem with that are the fucking idiots and you're better off without them. It's when you have these beliefs that aren't like that that you know you're going to piss off a large majority of the people that you count on for your viewership, for your following, for your
Mhm.
customers, for whatever.
Lance, when
That's
you're right, man. You're
it,
right today. Lance, you're on fire. I'm glad I tuned
yes.
in. I was exhausted. I'm
And
happy.
and honestly, man, I mean, when you don't state it, it's you're gonna have people wonder. And I guess, I mean, it's just like what's the old story? It's like it tis better to keep your mouth shut and be thought a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. So anyway, getting back to Sam, and I guess I should say I don't think Sam's a I trouble because I've definitely had conversations with Sam where I really appreciated his advice and his kindness. Um,
Yeah,
I
not all parts of people they're not pure evil and pure good.
Yeah, no, so anyway, so it's bled over now because of that. It's bled over to the Dice Tower has a crowdfunder going right now that hasn't funded yet. I mean, it probably will. It's at like 255,000 and it's like its
Wow,
goal
so
is
much money.
$275,000 is its goal. It's got 2 days left, so it'll probably hit it. But if you go in there, I guess there was a ton of comments basically saying you have Sam back in the fold with you. Um, you need to get rid of him because I'm not gonna support you if you don't. And they just went in and like, um, and here's the deal. I know how I said here's the deal a lot. Uh, you can they've deleted most of the comments of people saying that like and now people are like why are you just deleting the comments like it's like this is something that's important to us when as to whether or not we're going to support you and now there's a big giant thread about it on Board Game Geek as well.
Good. You get what you get. I mean, you know what? I mean, it's interesting. And I even look at like to be blunt, I've never understood the concept. Like Dice Tower should have the ability to pay, right? Like, oh, I love your content, I'll make a donation. The idea that I would never support a Kickstarter like something as big as the Dice Tower in this industry. Those fuckers have never once considered my games.
Well, no,
Never
I mean,
once.
you support a Hungry Gamer one, right?
Yeah, yeah, right. Of
Yeah.
course.
I've only
Yeah.
supported one ever, and I threw a few bucks to Secret Cabal this year because they made a stand and got rid of CGE as their sponsor. They said, "We're out. We don't like this stance you're doing with the Harry Potter thing. We don't. We're not down with that." And they canceled their sponsor. I was like, you know what? I will give you a few dollars this year.
Yep.
That's it. And
And look, I would support a smaller group, not the Dice Tower. I just wouldn't. I,
speaking
I,
of,
I
kind
have
of
some
speaking of,
strong opinions there, and I won't share publicly.
speaking of Scott and his support,
It's all good stuff though, I'm
I
sure,
have
right?
an anti-grievance. Let's lighten this up. I have an anti-grievance.
Well, I don't want to be lightened up.
No, no, I'm gonna. You're gonna have to be lightened up. So take it. I gave Scott a lot of shit the past few weeks about this game Dragons Down that was his best game of the year. But I got in the mail this other
I
game that apparently Scott designed. And not only
did.
that, to pay me back for giving him a hard time, he said, screw your shelf space and sent this as well.
This
So,
is this is this is true.
anti-grievance.
I'm
You can
even going to throw.
still
Hey, I don't
open.
have, and I don't even have a Kickstarter or anything going on. The game is, I think, sold out. Even I
Yeah.
might be doing a very small Kickstarter
Yeah.
for it.
And I posted pictures of it in a podcast I guessed on
What game?
some
I'm sorry, I
occasions.
was I was I was listening to I was looking at my phone. What game was it?
Oh,
Oh,
spring and autumn. It's right
right.
behind Scott.
Oh yeah, Spring and Autumn. Okay, well I didn't see what I mean. Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah. I guessed on Level Up Board Game Podcast every so
I
often.
did a video for that a long time ago.
You
And
did.
And I
the main
never
guy.
got my copy, but that's fine.
Ooh, oh, I got your copy. It's right
Yeah,
here.
well, I'll get it from you eventually, I'm sure.
But yeah, the main guy, I saw the picture that I posted with Beatrice. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I haven't played my copy yet." So I think we're actually going to talk about it
Boom. Good. Cool.
down the road a little bit.
I'm excited.
He's like, "No, I have a reason to play it." I was like, "I mean, you bought it. That's your reason to play it."
I'm actually going to be playing it online on Saturday. I'm 90% sure on Tabletop Simulator if you wanted to join.
Depends on what time, but I might pop on for it to be taught.
Yep. Okay. I'll keep you posted.
Keep me
So
posted.
I will.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just I long for the days where there would be any sort of uh normalcy, which just doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Um I you know we are I truly believe that that religion is mixing into politics is one of the worst possible fucking things that exists right now.
I agree.
Um, I, and that is not me saying, I think religion is stupid and bad or whatever. That's not my point. Um, my point is that when you have candidates that run on this idea that like, oh, we are, like, um we are the Christian candidate, that we have Christian values. I mean, those are all, that's just that's garbage.
Agreed.
And that should not, I mean, there's a separation of church and state, and that's why that exists. um I do think there is a lot of good that comes out of faith and religion. I just don't think it should have anything to do uh, with politics whatsoever. Um, I wish we didn't live in a world where people felt that they had to pander to uh, those things. That they felt they had to oh, I got to get that the moral majority, be behind me. I got to get uh um but that's just it. And that's and the just the insanity of the fact that like you have these people that say, well, it's it's like, well, the idea that the Republican Party is like the more Christian party or something like that, which is just absolutely insanity. Um, but and then ultimately, and you don't know for sure, but ultimately, in my opinion, um, it comes down to that isn't it at all. What it comes down to is that uh because obviously if you were a Christian, you can't possibly think, oh my gosh, look at Trump. He's just such a moral man. He's so
I don't have to ask
No,
faithful.
what
but
Jesus
they
would
do.
do.
But
I
they
can just
do.
see it.
Yeah. The bottom line is they actually do. And I tell you right, what my agnosticism is closer to Christ than is the Republican Christianity. Full stop. Nobody will convince me otherwise.
What about Jesus?
What about him?
Well,
So
I mean,
he could convince you because his name is Trump.
so uh yeah, no. I mean, it's the whole thing is just dumb. And we're all, you know, in a way dumber for having to, try to navigate it. And I've often thought that like there I say this in my video. I was like, am I drinking like whatever the tepid pink lemonade Kool-Aid or whatever that is the progressive Kool-Aid? Do I just automatically feel that, if it's, progressive or whatever, then it can do no wrong, and I don't know.
I mean, probably. I think about that sometimes too. I mean, and I do think Well, I think socially, I think you and I are in the same world, but I'm not the most liberal person in the world. But I sometimes like it's just the other side to me is just a shit soda, such a shit soda that I'm like I'm gonna drink whatever else there is, and so I
That's right.
definitely there's times that I'm like, ah, 10 years ago maybe I wouldn't have felt like this, but you know, no other choices. It
Right.
feels to me.
Right.
It it is the I mean, again, one of the nicest things that my wife got me was that brick that allowed me to basically brick Facebook on my phone. So I don't ever look for Facebook on my phone anymore because if I do, it just shuts it off for me. And the only time I ever am able to post anything on Facebook is on my computer. So it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to do it. So it's definitely less. And it's kept my sanity a great deal. It's kept me more even keeled. Because honestly, man, after I finally go back and I look at like if it's any kind of post that has any kind of like large number of people responding to it, it's all bots. It's
It
all
is.
it's all just whatever algorithm looking for something that's going to be,
I
agitating.
I always laugh when I see something that says, like the following clip is going viral, and I'm like, what they should, true headlines. We would like the following clip to go viral.
I mean, that's what you're going to do for your next campaign, right?
Hmm.
You're just going to put out there, this campaign is going viral.
This campaign's going viral because of how amazing the designer is as a human being. Probably not.
I love that none of us said a word. That's good.
I know exactly. Nobody stepped up to defend me.
No,
Thanks,
no,
guys.
no. Had you not destroyed my shelf space that I just cleared, maybe I would
Ha
have.
ha.
An accomplishment. I finished this past weekend a campaign game. The whole thing, all 60 hours completed.
Iridia?
No, no, not yet. A game called Nanolith that had been just kind of chilling.
Nanolith.
Yeah, Nanolith. It's pretty good. Cyberpunk dice placement.
No, it isn't.
Nanolith?
Yeah,
How did I not hear about this?
I don't
Because
know.
it isn't
You
any
don't watch
good.
my videos, you bastard.
I watch all your videos.
Uh-huh. I've done like three on
I
this
watch a
thing.
lot of your videos.
Uh,
This one passed me by.
yeah, it's
Darn, how did I miss this?
yeah, it's pretty darn fun. But not only did I finish it, but I posted about it, I finished it, and it's already someone's like, "Can I send you some money for it?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can."
You're selling it?
Oh yeah, I mean, I sell stuff like cheap, not as cheap as Lance does if you show up to his house and walk into his garage for take a pile for $20, but like, I just yeah, please take it. You gonna play it? Yes.
I'm a big fan of that too, for the purpose of, oh, you go, I haven't played this game in 3 years, and it's a good game, but I just haven't. I would love to know that that game is getting played.
Yeah, I love when I finish these, dungeon crawls and stuff. It's a Facebook group, Adventure Dungeon Crawl group, and it's just all nerds like me that love that kind of game. You pop up and somebody, like, oh my gosh, I really want to get them. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, you got it. You gonna play it? Post a picture about it, please. Like, that's just the best.
The best, Jerry. The
No,
best.
Lance, you're the best.
Um, I mean, I do have initials if we want to do that.
Yeah, let's do it because I have to. I just remembered. I got. I did for Seppi, right, Lance?
I know Seppi.
Yeah, so they're doing
He's a nice guy.
what do they do? I don't know what it's called. Like you get the small RPGs and you put it out. It's not called a Vine. It's called a Zine Quest. That's what they're doing.
Hey, right before we do initials, or as you queue it up, I bought a 3D printer.
Oh, cool. Make me
Oh
some.
yeah.
I'll pick them up when I visit my brother.
What'd you get?
I got a bamboo 2P,
Oh yeah.
P2S.
The bamboo is what you want, right?
Yeah, just something super easy, right?
Yep.
And but it is it's pretty awesome. I've been running it darn near nonstop.
Are you making a bunch of toys?
Yeah, I'm down the rat hole. Like I think everyone does when they first
Rabbit
get
hole.
one. No, this is a rat hole.
It's a rat
Rat
hole for him. He's
hole.
filthy. He's filthy. He
Yeah,
has a plague.
I guess. But like
But
as of right now, I'm printing out. Well, I just my camera just died right as I pulled something up. Yeah, It's pretty cool. I'll just stop at that. Now I have to print a shite ton more stuff for any of this to be cost effective versus say ordering it on Etsy. But that's not the point.
you'll get there. I'm going to tell my brother that you have this now, so you
Stop on
you
by.
can make stuff for him
Is he
too.
here? Is he here?
Yeah, Skippy. He's like down the street from you.
Oh, did I
Yeah,
notice?
didn't you guys meet each other? Like I
Talking
thought you were
about you
supposed to
guys
meet
were
up.
emailing about playing games.
Oh, that's your brother?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he's your brother. I thought he was just a friend of yours. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Golly.
I'm
All right.
sorry. I just
But
didn't
let
know.
me make a note on my spring and autumn review, designed by an idiot.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, but they have the Zine Quest thing. They have this new little game. You play it with your dog while you walk your dog, like whatever. So they asked me to do the voiceover for them. They sent me notes. So after Sue's initials are done, I got to go re-record the dog wizard doing a few lines.
The Dog Wizard.
Yeah. See, now you're interested.
Is that related to Dog the Bounty Hunter by any chance?
No, because I think was like super far right wing and like didn't believe in law by the end, I think. So I don't want to be associated with that.
That's just what they want you to believe.
Look, no, this is for Barcane, the RPG you play with your dog.
Do dogs play RPGs?
No, you play it with your dog because you have thumbs. Come on, man. Do I have to spell this out for you?
Sorry, I guess.
Can
I
you?
guess. Can you?
Arkane. Barcane.
All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
Initials are F
U.
A. FA.
Q.
Went by the name of Tino in 2004 and was a club owner. Number 2 has a connection to Speedy Gonzalez, not Slowpoke Rodriguez, who was the best character ever. La Cucaracha. I saw somebody had a Slowpoke Rodriguez hat, and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. And it was like $65. I was like, yeah, I don't want it that
No,
much.
not that bad.
But that man would have had a sale if it was $24.99 or less. Clue number 3. One half of the music duo Garth and Cat.
You sure these are getting easier?
Clue number 4. Connected to the Californians. Clue number 5. Had a small part in the first season of Fallout.
That's number 5.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't think these are getting easier.
Final clue. This Saturday Night Live alum is the co-creator of the... Go ahead.
Fred Armisen.
Fred Armisen is correct.
That's a good. That's a good one. Those were shitty clues.
He was pretty good
in
he was pretty good in the Fallout thing.
Yeah, he was. Now
But
you see.
very. It's not clue number 5 worthy.
Yeah, I must say, like, I mean,
The drummer would have been better, like some kind of drummer thing.
like you might as well. You should have just been like, his first name is Fred.
Ah.
I don't even know what any of those other clues are.
No,
Nope, I don't
nobody
know
does.
what no one.
Clue number one. This gained popularity due to a 1999 TV show.
1999.
Clue number two. Was sometimes said confidently and sometimes reluctantly. Clue number three. Sometimes people would just use the first word. Clue number four. This is another way of locking in.
You're so hip, Lance. I'm gonna be
Clue
pissed.
number five. This was often preceded by, is that your?
Aldi.
Go for it.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Damn it.
Remember?
You know what? I call bullshit. That is not locking in. Locking in is an extended thing that the kids got to do. It's not just one thing. All right, that clue sucked.
Well, I mean, are you filing a formal
Grievance.
Yes. I have a grievance.
In front of the Board of Arbitration.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone, rewind the tape. 20 seconds. That is my grievance. Bullcrap.
Clue number one. This is connected to 2005 movie Good Night and Good Luck.
Oh, that's a great movie.
It is a great movie.
Don't remember it.
Well, you're
Was
old.
that the first one that Clooney directed?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It was all black and white, and I was like, "Ugh," and it just crushed it.
Clue number two. This is over 200 years old. Clue number three. Was seen and is important to 1996 movie The People versus Larry Flint.
Aldi.
Go for it.
First Amendment.
First Amendment is correct.
Damn. Oldie is locked
I'm on
in.
fire. Where's Matt? Matt is normally
No,
Yeah,
People
no.
versus Larry Flint's another solid movie.
that's a good movie.
is it?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Uh,
Yeah,
Well, it depends on whose side are you on.
The scene where Woody Harrelson as Larry Flint gets sentenced by the judge to, like, when he says, "Do you have any?" The judge says, "Do you have any words before I pass sentence?" He's like, "You haven't made an intelligent decision during this entire farce of a trial. So have at it." 30 years. And anyway, so the judge was played by Larry Flint.
oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Clue number one. This is the name of a gin-based cocktail.
Oh,
There used to be a place. Do you remember the tea? The the basement of that bar in Moorhead, Scott?
yeah.
And
Yep, the
the
Trader and
tea
Trapper.
and Thirsty Thursdays was
Yes.
you paid $7 to get in and all drinks were free. Like, you basically it just
It just attracted drunk college students, of which I was one.
yeah. And I remember I would get gin and tonics constantly. It was just-
I like gin and tonics until college. We were playing Kings. You guys ever play that drinking game with cards? Doesn't matter. I don't remember how
yeah.
you play.
I know what you're talking
never
about.
played
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they ran out of tonic. Everyone was like, "Whatever, just fill the front
Just
the
drink.
the red cup with gin."
Put some Sprite.
Yeah.
And well,
Jeez.
needless to say, I lost.
Mm.
I don't remember
Jeez.
anything, but I definitely don't like gin anymore.
I've heard that gin can get you too much of it. You're never going to drink
Oh,
it.
it's horrible headaches if you
Yeah.
drink too much. Yeah.
And it's all my fault. Like I
Yeah,
had
yeah,
a red Solo cup full of gin. Like that's on me.
That would probably do
yeah.
it.
I mean, I say it now, it sounds stupid, but at the time, it was brilliant.
Oh yeah. Clue number two. The name connected to the infamous 2003. Oh, excuse me. I just ate dinner, so apologize. This is the name connected to the infamous 2003 Ricin letters, one of which was addressed to the White House.
Say that clue again.
I think it's recent, by the way, but
Ricin?
I think.
I'll try it
Well,
again.
according to Breaking Bad, it was ricin.
Is it Ryzen? Oh, okay.
This
I'm
is
wrong.
the name connected to the infamous 2003 Ricin letters, one of which was addressed to the White House. I don't think they ever caught the person either.
Yeah, it was Scott.
Clue number three. Connected to Ben Affleck and Matt Damon in a 1999 film. Number four. This is the title of a 1988 Poison song. I think I've told you this story before. The most fights I ever had to break up as a security guy at a concert was at a double rockin' feature of Cinderella and Poison,
I'm about
one
to say
night
Rat and
only.
Poison.
Cinderella
Cinderella
and
and Poison. Pretty close.
Cinderella opened, Poison followed.
It
And
was
that
2 weeks
was
ago.
that was like it would have been like 1998, 1999. And man, were there a lot of people there that dressed up like they were back in high school and they all thought they were that tough still. That and a
Oh
lot of
yes,
alcohol. Clue number five. They are often depicted having wings.
Scott,
Scott. Five, four,
fallen
three.
angel.
Fallen
Oh yeah, there you go.
Angel
Ah!
is correct.
Wait, so there's a movie with Affleck and Damon called Fallen Angels?
Yeah.
No,
Dogma.
no, they were fallen
Oh,
angels
they
in
were
Dogma.
Fallen Angels.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they were in
get it.
Dogma. Yeah, they were angels.
That is a good
yeah.
movie. Well, I don't know if it holds up.
Dogma. Yeah.
I don't know if it holds up. I'm scared to see it again right now, but
I'd be
I
curious to
remember.
see it again right now. Yeah.
I'm rewatching old Simpsons with Caleb. We're like like I said that we started on like season 3, so and we're
Yep.
like we're about halfway through season 4. And man, there are a lot of like time period jokes that you just kind of go, oh,
Yeah.
a lot of gay jokes, like making fun of gay people, making fun of trans people, just like
Right.
you're just like, oh,
Mm.
It's
okay.
it's funny the show that my wife and I enjoyed a lot, Psych. I don't know if you guys ever watched it.
Psych's great.
We went back and rewatched the whole thing, and it's interesting. Like you can trace that shift of when the public was like, the gay jokes aren't actually funny. Like it just suddenly they just disappear from the show.
Yeah.
Um, and the other one that was really amusing me, like I went back, I was like, "Oh, this is awkward," because the guy who plays Sean, whenever they do their accents, Dule Hill does Jamaican, and then he does like Mexican gangbanger. It's like, "Ooh, that's bad." But then I found out he's
He's
actually
he's
Mexican,
he's
and
actually
he changed his
Mexican,
name to
yeah.
Rode, so people thought he was white. It was like the layers of this.
Yeah, no. And that for most of the show, he and the detective actress, they were together.
Yeah.
They were,
And then
but
everyone was crushed when they broke up because like that ruins the dream. Yeah,
yeah.
we love that show.
Um, Clue number one. This is considered where'd Scott Demers go?
I'm here still.
Uh, this is it's like the memoirs of Invisible Man here. This is considered pseudoscience. Clue number two. This claims to be up to 85% accurate.
Not one of Scott's rule books, that's for sure.
Clue number 3. Deals with predictions.
I feel like I have the second word.
Clue number 4. This claims to offer life hacks for a healthier, less stressful life. Oh my gosh. Look at that guy.
Look how respectful that guy looks.
Yeah.
I know.
Clue number 5.
Strapping young lad.
Connected to the weather for both the US and Canada. Kind of disappointed in you, Scott. Demers.
Most of us are.
This is the final clue. This deals with planets, meteor showers, gardens, fish, and more, and has been in continuous publication since 1818.
What the fuck is that first word?
5,
What the hell is the
4,
second word?
3,
Can we team up?
2,
Scott.
1. No.
Scott. Farmer's Almanac.
Farmer's
I had the
Almanac
last verse
is
too.
correct.
I just couldn't remember it was far. I thought it was Field's Almanac.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't.
Farmer's
that earlier.
Almanac.
I'm glad 2 of us are smart.
Which
Clue
two?
number 1.
Well, the 2 points.
That's actually really funny.
Appeared in 2002's The Scorpion King alongside Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Number 2. This is connected to Queens. Number 3. Has been shown to survive extreme conditions.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Let's be clear.
Number 4. These are considered to be invasive. Number 5. These are known to have 3 body parts.
Scott.
Scott.
Fire ants.
Fire ants is correct.
I was thinking it was Hornet something. But
Yeah.
What are the 3 body parts?
The thorax, the head, and the abdomen, or whatever. You know, it's like.
What
like
about the
three-
legs?
Well, that's like those are attached, but they're
4
commonly.
body parts. 4 body
Yeah.
parts.
Well,
I
mean, there's
remember.
6 legs.
I remember I had this. I had this giant anthill in my backyard, and like I didn't want to put any poison out because my dogs are back there, and so like I had read all these like natural things where if you combine red pepper with like soap and water and all these things, and you can dump it on the thing and it'll kill the ants. And I kept trying all these natural things to get rid of them, and nothing worked. And then I finally got rid of them by buying a bird feeder and a bird feeder pole to attach it to, and I stuck it right on top of the anthill. And then I put the bird feed in. I just spread the bird feed on the ground. And man, oh man, those birds, they loved having their own bird feed and the occasional ant. and that was it for the
A
ants.
natural pesticide.
Yeah.
One of my earliest memories, I have 2 brothers, both older, and we used to live in South Carolina where there's plenty of fire ants, was my older brother getting in trouble, and he never gets in trouble. Scott, that's the one that lives near you, because he somehow convinced my other older brother that it was a good idea to stand with no shoes on in the fire ant hill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea. Number 1. This was the title to a short-lived sitcom on NBC that featured Hank Azaria. As a quick Hank Azaria aside, after he agreed that he shouldn't do the voice of Apu anymore. It was like 9 years ago. He said Apu hasn't spoken since.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
you'll sometimes see him in the background of
But he won't
scenes,
say anything.
but he doesn't say anything. Number two.
Like I know the short-lived sitcom too. I can't think of it though.
Number two. This is connected to a famous 1972 Supreme Court case. Number three. This deals with limited options and also strict deadlines. Number four. Famously connected to Kurt Flood.
Who?
Hmm.
That's number four.
After this, read about him. It's a really, really good story.
Okay.
Clue number five. Doesn't have to be just this, but most commonly found in professional sports.
Aldi?
Aldi.
Free agent?
Free agent is correct.
Oh.
Kurt Flood is the guy that, like, since he had a contract, and he was just willing to let it expire. And he said, because I should be able to go and play for wherever my contract's expiring, I should be able to go and play wherever I want. And his team said, no, we own the rights to you as a professional. We're just going to give you another contract. And he said, well, I'm not going to sign it. I'll just go. I should be allowed to play wherever I want. And they were like, no, we own the rights to you. Yeah, sure. You can go play someplace else. You can go play in another baseball league. But if you want to play in the Major League Baseball, you have to sign with us and you have to accept a contract or whatever. And it went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said, no, his contract's up. He's open now. And he was the first real free agent.
Okay.
So what's the Hank Azaria show? Just called Free Agent?
Free agent?
A free agent, yeah.
And he was a sports announcer, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Because I remember that, but I guess I didn't know it was ever called.
Excuse me.
And famously, I remember Andre Dawson, if you're a baseball fan, Andre Dawson, just a famous Cub, but he played for the Montreal Expos, I said, and his contract was like it was something where I forget how it happened, but basically he told the Expos, he said, you know what? He said, I'll sign whatever contract you give me for 1 year. Just go ahead and he was like a major player, and they basically called his bluff and said, oh yeah, well we'll only give you 250,000 or whatever it was, which at the time was like nothing. It still is nothing. And he said sure, and he signed it and he played for him, and then he was able to get out from underneath his contract, and he went and signed for big money with Chicago. He was just like, and he always said, I would have stayed with Montreal if they just paid me for real, but they didn't think I would, but I did. I signed it. Anyway, good stuff. Clue number one. Most cities have these. Clue number two. This is a fixture. I'm sorry, I should say this was a fixture in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Number three, in 2013, Playboy ranked this the 15th best in the world. Number four, This was made famous, I should say. The one in Minneapolis was made famous by Prince.
Scott,
Go for it.
First Avenue.
First Avenue. They got more simple towards the end there, as far as
Never heard of it.
It was
That's the club that Purple Rain is filmed in.
Got
It was probably the most famous club in Minneapolis. I feel like I had an unfair advantage.
and then
on
the roof collapsed,
okay.
and in 2015,
The roof?
the roof collapsed.
The
The
roof.
roof, the roof
The
collapsed
roof.
in 2015. I'm just waiting for Kabuki Kid to like make a little joke because I don't say it like she does, so obviously I'm wrong.
I can't even look at the stream comments because I'm so pathetic
Yeah, you
today.
can't look at the stream.
Don't cross the streams. You can look at the stream. Don't cross the
Clue
stream.
number 1 is connected to magician David Blaine and movie director Paul Thomas Anderson. Number 2 has a connection to the 1998 movie Pleasantville. I really like that movie. Clue number 3 once famously said they were a criminal.
Scott,
Go for it.
Frank Abagnale.
I like
Damn
that
it.
guess, though. I like that guess. I met him.
Pretty good. Pretty good
I
guess.
met him.
Terrible guess. It was wrong.
Okay, whatever, Zero Boy.
Clue number 4
I'm just biding my time.
is in the Guinness Book, was once in the Guinness Book of World Records for longest album title. Number 5 shares a first name with a character from an animated film franchise starring Mike Myers.
Will.
Go for it.
Fiona Apple?
Fiona Apple.
Damn it.
is
That was going to be my
It's
other
not-
guess.
Boom! You taunted me. You woke the bear.
You woke the bear.
Exactly.
She had that famous song, I've been a bad girl because I'm a criminal, because I broke a boy's heart just because I could.
Yeah.
And
That's the title of the song.
yeah, Criminal is the name of the song, yeah. But
I was going to go with Fiona
That is
Apple.
a- that
and
is
then I
a-
went Frank
that's a-
Abagnale.
if you haven't listened to the album title, it's really good. If you like I mean it's very bluesy and kind of jazz singery, but it's really well done. Uh, number 1. This was first discussed in 1967. Number 2 made their animated debut in 1969. Nice.
69 dudes.
Number 3 a very accomplished accordion player.
Scott.
Go for it.
Oh, this is a stretch, but Fat Albert.
Fat Albert is correct. Yep.
Fat Albert.
He played the accordion. I can't believe I pulled that out of the recesses of my mind.
Scott Demers pulls into the lead with 4 left.
You can't let this happen, you guys.
Technically, Will could run the table and tie for the win.
Suck it.
Clue number 1. This is connected to adultery. Clue number 2. Was nominated for 6 Academy Awards.
Will.
Yeah.
Fatal Attraction.
Fatal Attraction
Attraction.
is correct.
Yep. Well done, sir.
Wow.
The opportunity still is on the table.
That poor rabbit.
That poor rabbit.
So I was letting Beatrice back in, but I couldn't let that slide.
Clue number 1. This is sometimes displayed as one word in reference to a gymnastics skill to dismount the bars. Number 2. This is connected to John Denver in 1975. Number 3. This appeared in commercials for Southwest Airlines. Number 4. This was the name of a single released December 29th, 1998.
Said 1975.
Will.
Go for it.
Fly Away.
Fly Away by Lenny Kravitz. Yes.
Getting nervous, Scott?
2 more in a row, Will. 2 more
Do
in a
it.
row.
Pulling for you.
And you tie. Number 1. Sometimes the second word is changed to leg. One of my favorite lines, Dr. Nick Riviera, when he says, well, if it isn't my old friend, Mr. McGregor, with a leg for an arm and an arm for a leg. Number 2. The average of this is approximately 6 miles.
Scott,
Mr. Demers,
final approach.
final approach, and with that, you win,
You
Mr. Demers.
paperless
You
whore.
win. You win. Nobody can catch you. We have one left for pride. We have one left for pride.
I'm claiming the victory if I get it.
This is the first time ever.
Number 1.
I don't have to go all on
Not your
about it.
first time.
I think it is.
Sometimes this first word is special. Number 2. These sometimes gather evidence. The first word is sometimes government.
Will.
Go for it.
Federal agency?
Federal agent or agency. I would have accepted both. So
A moral victory to me. Suck it, Scott.
Yeah.
Scots.
Scots. Scott Demers, you finally won one. What? Your anger?
I'd like to make a speech.
I'd like to
thank Kabuki
like-
for never losing faith in me.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Stainmaster Carpets.
Yeah,
Like
too
to
funny.
think, but
What's that
mostly I like to think Dragon's down
It's big.
and B.
All glory to God. Without him, I'm nothing.
So what was it? A 5-4-4? Is that what it was?
6-4-4.
Shut up.
6-4-3. 6-4-4.
6-4-4. No,
6-4-4.
6-4-4. Tell me to shut up when I'm right. Tell me to shut up when I'm wrong.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
I got to go to my doctor today
That's fun.
to confirm what I thought he was going to confirm. I so I can remember when I was playing softball, and this is like over a decade ago now, like after playing many, many years of baseball at catcher and playing many, many years of softball at catcher, I would always towards the end of my softball year, whenever I'd like you're warming up and whenever I was throwing the ball, I'd feel like this little twinge in my right shoulder. And I'd be like, that's weird. Well, I'm just getting older, whatever. And then like every once in a while I would be like, oh, my arm kind of hurts, kind of thing. And then I would be like, and then well, just don't do the stuff that makes your arm hurt kind of thing.
Don't do that. It
Yeah,
hurts
just
when I
don't
go
do
like this. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
so
The
don't
old
do
Henny
that.
Youngman joke. It hurts when I
Yeah.
do this. Don't do that.
Don't do that then, yeah. Anyway, and then I remember like 3-4 years ago, I was throwing the football around with Caleb in the backyard, and I was like, man, my shoulder kind of hurts a little bit, and I was just kind of like, and then it was just kind of stiff every once in a while, and then like in the last like 4 or 5 months, it's just really, really started to hurt a lot, and that's why I finally went into my doctor, and he was just like, all right, well. He's like, I'm like general practice. I mean, I'm gonna try to figure out and diagnose this, and then I'm probably gonna have to send you somewhere. And I was like, I understand that. And he did two things. He was like, okay, we're gonna move the arm back here. When does it start to hurt? Right now. He's like, how much does it hurt? It's like a lot. He's like, and then he said, okay, I'm gonna just hold your arm out here. And he said, and then he just said, I'm just gonna slowly move it like this. And I started like basically yelling. And he's like, yeah, you have a torn rotator cuff. So
So verified. What are you gonna do about
uh
it?
That sucks.
well, I'm gonna do hyper aggressive uh physical therapy to see if that will
Can fix it.
can fix it. And then they're gonna give that about a month.
Physical
And
therapy
then
can fix a tear?
they're gonna like he's gonna see. He's like it's not muscle, it's your tendons. So that means that you've ripped something up pretty good. So if it because it just hurts all the time now. I mean, no matter what and in the morning, because like I can't sleep because I'm always just like I wake up because my shoulder hurts and I have to move to get to a position where it doesn't hurt, and I move again so I get in a position that doesn't hurt. And so they finally were, and I was just like, well, that really sucks. And it just, but in the morning I wake up and it's just so stiff that to get it moving, it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, we're gonna slowly go in the circle. And then when I get to a certain point, it's like inventing swear words. Just like mother
Yeah.
somebody's funny.
Scott is on a
Anyway.
roll tonight.
Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah,
Unfortunately, I
so
didn't say that publicly. So,
Uh,
so hopefully I can just get it rehabbed to the point where I don't. And then he's like, "Well, what happens if it doesn't?" He's like, "Well, that's what he's like. That's when that's when we'll send you to probably a sports medicine guy."
so I have a scar right here from a. It wasn't a torn rotator cuff. As I blew out my front part of my socket. It's called a capsular shift. They shorten the ligaments and kind of fold it over and reattach it. But this shoulder is actually better than this shoulder.
At what?
Now,
Are you like the guy
now,
from Angels in the
if you know what
Outfield
I mean.
now?
Yeah, that's funny.
No, not
But
Rookie of the Year. That's what I'm
now,
thinking.
now they do that. Are this exact same? I have a scar about yay long, although it's hard to see because it's been 172 years ago.
All right,
But
take your shirt off. Let's make it that kind of show.
no, thank you. No, ain't nobody wants to see that. But the point is now they just do it a couple of pinpoint things, and it's damn near an in and out surgery. That's how crazy
Go on.
it is. So, what's that?
So we still talking about your shoulder?
Yeah, you were talking
Yeah.
about doing in and outs and
Yes. That reminds me of one of my favorite Onion headlines of all time. It was local teenager does low impact aerobic exercise while watching female high impact aerobics or something like that.
Funny.
That
All
one
right,
caught
gents.
that.
I got to go record this correction for Barcane.
Barcane.
Yeah. Anyhow, guys, thanks. See you next week, and I'll harass you guys online, I'm sure.
What's Barcane?
Oh,
Oh, you
This-
weren't here. You know Seppi from Fight in a Box, right?
I do not.
I do. Yes.
You should. He's really good. He's a really good dude. But they're doing the Zine Quest, and they have a game with a little RPG that you play with your dog. Like you take your dog on walks, and then it's like whatever. I don't know. But I'm doing a little voiceover for their video, and I sent it in yesterday, and they sent it back and asked for a couple of new sound bites. So I got to do that real quick. But Barcane, because it's like arcane, but for
I
your
got it.
dog, because your dog does the magic. So it's Barcane. In case you
Got it.
didn't, yeah,
In case we didn't get it.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. In case you didn't get it. Anyhow, night, guys.
See ya.
Night,
It was
brother.
really it was
Let me
really
know
fun
when you're doing
dominating
that.
you.
Yeah, let me know when you. Hey, let me know when you're doing that thing on Saturday, and if I
I
can just
will.
be taught the game, I'll pop in for that.
Yep, sounds great.
All right, night, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks, Kabuki Kid.
Um,
So, do you guys remember last week when I fell down the stairs? I said I fell down the stairs.
yeah.
What was here
Yeah,
last week?
like so I fell and then I was okay. And then I woke up the next day and I couldn't walk.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
You've been
Like-
sitting on that for like an hour and a half?
I didn't
Well,
feel
it's
like it
old
was
news. I
appropriate to
heard it
interrupt.
already.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, good.
Yeah,
Have
so I was
we-
sitting here that night and I was like, oh, it's kind of hurting more and more. And then I went to bed and woke up the next day and I couldn't stand. So I went to the ER, not the ER, but the emergency, whatever you call it.
Urgent care.
Urgent care. They did a x-ray. Not broken, but severely sprained.
So what part? Your knee or ankle? What part did
My
you say?
foot. My foot.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember me talking about that last week.
I wasn't here last week. I don't think. I know I wasn't. Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
And today?
Today I'm okay. I mean, I'm still sore, but
Yeah.
not as bad. I wore a boot for a week and then
Not
we
not to
went to
rehash.
New
Oh,
Orleans
sorry.
last week
Yep.
or this week. Well, last week. And then I was supposed to fly home on Monday and the flight got canceled as I was standing in line to check in. So we're checking in and I'm like immediately alert. And I'm like, oh, I guess we're not checking in.
Is that
Canceled.
because of the ice that
Yeah,
hit?
the ice storm hit here.
Oh.
Luckily, Chad and Doris, which I don't Chad, I was hoping Chad would show up tonight, drove us home. They
From
were
New
also
Orleans.
they were also in New Orleans and they were like coming back to Houston. And so I called Doris and I said, "Hey Doris, have you left for Houston yet?" And she said no. And I said, "Can we come with you?" And she drove us back to our house.
Wow. That's a real friend.
It was
how long was that
amazing.
drive?
That was like 10 hours
Wow.
because the ice and snow was rough. You know,
That's
it
where you
normally
go
been like
6, right? Something like
yeah,
that.
like I think if we had done we took the southern route like through Houston.
Yeah.
They live in Houston, so they definitely out of their way. I mean, and then I begged them to stay. I said, please stay the night because it was like 9 o'clock when we arrived. And it was dark and it was snowy and icy and like it was rough. I mean, it was like there was times I'm like, should we just pull over and like call it a
Get a-
night?
Yeah.
Nope. Doris is a rock star. She was unshaken.
That's
She
amazing.
just kept driving, and she's like, "I'll get you there." She goes, "I'll get you there." I'm like, "Okay," and I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm like, you know, hopefully not. We're not going to flip over, flip, spin out on a turn. And then we get to Dallas, and Dallas is like it's like another world. I was like, I couldn't even recognize it. There was so much ice and snow. And we got
I heard I got friends in Dallas. And they said I haven't been able to leave the house for 3 days, mainly because they're scared of everybody else.
so I had to
But
shovel for the first time in my life in Dallas. I never had to shovel
do
anything.
you own a shovel?
No, I do not. So I borrowed a neighbor. I caught him shoveling his own snow, and I said, "Hey, can I borrow your shovel?" And I'm standing at the driveway, right? And I'm trying to like slide down the driveway. I'm with the little bit of a traction I could get. I grabbed the shovel from him, and I just shoveled a pathway to get out of the house.
Yep. Craziness, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna get a
So,
shovel,
uh,
but it's bad,
my
man. This is like the worst I think it's ever been here. Except for the year we lost power. That was way worse. That was
Yeah.
2021, I think.
Yeah. Also, Dallas or Texas's own fault,
Yeah,
largely.
it was
Can
pretty
I share
rough.
something super cool with you guys?
Sure.
No.
You can share it with me.
Oh, a
That's my
screen
that
share.
that's my stepmom, and she made it to the seventh continent. She's on Antarctica right now.
Wow,
That's
look at
so
that.
cool. Is that the blood of seals behind her?
I know there's like red,
I
pink,
don't know what that is behind her, but that is she is
the blood of seals.
she has a high school her college roommate and her made a deal many years ago that they would go to every single continent together, and they both made it to Antarctica today.
That's really cool.
So yeah, I can't even imagine. Yeah, her college room. Anyway, I wanted to show that, and
That's really
I,
cool.
yeah, no, and she's a super great grandma to my kids, and I love her dearly. So,
That's great.
um,
So by the
and
way,
and also a great wife to my dad too, by the way.
I didn't quite finish the story.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
So
sorry,
Chad
sorry.
and Doris were sitting at our doorstep, and I'm like, "Oh, you're coming in, right? You're just gonna spend the night?" No, drove back to Houston that night from Dallas.
Ugh.
I was like, "Please don't," but I couldn't dissuade them from leaving, and they went. Anyway, everything's okay. They made it.
Um,
That was a
That's
long
still
well,
day.
pretty. That's still pretty amazing.
It was amazing. I was like, Jesus.
did you see?
Anyway,
I saw you saw my. I went by my local Arby's. The new peach cobbler fish is back.
how do they do that on purpose? Are they
I
just they're just like doing that on purpose, right?
But the
Because
other
nobody
side of it, the
nobody
other
really
side
goes to
was that
Arby's.
the other one, the other side of it said, "Try our French dip." That I mean, it was like normal. So it's just like somebody had. It's like because there's peach cobbler on the menu. It's like new, right? New
Yeah.
peach cobbler, and they brought back their fish sandwiches. They just didn't put a line between it or the word "and."
Yeah, yeah.
New, like try our new peach cobbler and fish is back. No, new peach cobbler fish is back.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, that's pretty funny.
Not
But
only is it new, but it's somehow back.
yeah, I would never eat fish at Arby's.
That's not where I
I
go
mean,
for
I
my
rarely
fish.
eat at Arby's. I like if I eat at Arby's, it's because there's nothing else
You,
available.
you go there because they have
I mean,
mozzarella sticks.
I would say we go once a year because there's an Arby's on the way to the Board Game Geek building that
Yep.
we stop at and eat at every once in a while. It's not great.
Yeah.
I will say I do every once in a while. It's probably been 3 years though. I like a good like thick roast beef with their horsey sauce. That's pretty tasty.
I got really bad food poisoning one time at Arby's from I think they had chicken sandwiches back in the day, like in the 90s, and I
Right.
got so ill. Food
So you're
poisoning.
like, no,
I
thank
mean,
To
I'll
you.
eat
answer your
Arby's.
question, that
I'll eat
that
that.
blood, I just reading her post. That is blood from the fish that the penguins catch and then eat and tear apart
Oh wow. How about
on
that?
the on the on the shore.
Do
So,
you remember the Jamocha shake at Arby's?
oh yeah, they still have
The
What
Jamocha.
what is that?
It's a shake with Jamocha in it.
them.
Jamocha is like I guess
You're
it's like
leaving
a
out the
coffee.
important part.
It's a
No,
coffee flavor, if I
You're
remember right.
making me crazy.
So there was
Uh,
there was some kind of Butterfinger thing that we always talk about with Lincoln that we can never remember the name of, and we've come up with the name of it before. And now we can't remember it. But it was kind of like a Butterfinger BBs thing. Do you remember the Butterfinger BBs?
I'm out of touch.
Yes, I do remember those. Yes.
And so like there was some kind of special dessert they had that had the Butterfinger in it. Oh, there's Chad. He must have heard me talking about him.
His
What?
ears were burning.
What?
Your ears were burning?
No, I was eating an apple and I was out in the garage.
Oh yeah. I was just talking about
I was
how-
eating an apple. I had things to do, baby. I was eating an apple.
How was the drive home, by the way?
We got out of town about 45 minutes.
You got past the ice.
Oh.
Was there anything?
Have you gave him the first half of the story of getting to your house?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Right.
I shortened it. I mean, it was like
Leaving your house was 20 times worse in the sense that you ever watch like what is that show, The Walking Dead, where all the cars are just piled up everywhere?
yes.
That was going back, leaving your house. There were like
Oh,
cars,
what?
yeah, there were cars on the highway just running into the sidewalls.
Oh my God! I wish you guys did not leave.
But the thing is we just drove at a reasonable pace and didn't try to bring balls out of the city. And we made it out just fine. We actually stopped and got gas at that one place where you bought the bananas and milk.
This is the best
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
ever.
So, because here's the thing, I thought you guys were coming. I thought Chad and Doris
I was
were.
eating an apple.
I thought
And then
Chad
it
and
got-
Doris were coming over, and they were gonna like, okay, they're gonna stay the night, and we have like almost no food here. I'm like, okay, we'll get some milk for. Like, we
Not
have
even-
cereal, but no milk, so we'll get the milk, and then we'll have
Not
like,
even an apple.
bananas.
But we got home right before 1 o'clock, so unpacked.
I guess I mean in the grand
Fell
scheme, of
asleep.
things, that's not that bad.
No, I mean, I'll be honest, it was 20 times better here. I mean, we went out for coffee the next morning and went to
Yeah. We actually hadn't left the
empanadas
house till today.
Mm-hmm.
We got her Michelle's car today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was a fun trip.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. We got to listen to Dungeon Crawler Carl on the.
Yeah, I need to finish that up. We haven't listened. We listened to it like on the way home,
Yeah.
and then we haven't finished.
How far did you get?
They haven't left the first level.
Have they talked to the first, the trainer guy?
The trainer guy, yeah, that, and they went into the restaurant guy.
Mordecai.
Yeah. And they went to the restaurant guy. They're killing roaches and whatever.
And
What?
do you know who Donut is now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dungeon Crawler Carl is one of the best things ever. It's a book.
Yeah.
And we did audio.
Yeah, we listened to it all because Michelle said it was her favorite book ever.
Yep.
Ever?
No, it's a joke.
I highly recommend Dungeon Crawler Carl. If anybody has not heard
It's
it.
like $6 on Audible.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
What is it?
It's a book.
It's a sci-fi fantasy RPG book. It's set in the real world, like the modern day world. I mean, this is not a spoiler because it happens in the first 5 minutes. The Earth is basically flattened. Everything in a building is destroyed, including people in cars, and anybody with a roof over their head is completely smashed in an instant. And then a dungeon opens up all around the world. Thousands and thousands of dungeon entrances. And if you want to, you could stay on the surface and live your life, whatever it will be, or you can take your chances in the dungeon. And that's the story. And it's got a lot of sci-fi in it.
You don't mix sci-fi with D&D.
They do pretty well. It works well.
Wow.
You know this book, right? You've read it.
Yes, I know the book.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But
And it's basically got a lot of gamer, like if you're a gamer stuff in it, it's all gamer.
Gamer, what's that?
New achievement. New achievement.
Mhm.
There's achievements. There's reward boxes, loot boxes.
Did you see that
You received a bronze loot box.
Brandon Sanderson sold like Mistborn or whatever to Apple? They're gonna make
Some movie or show or
they're
something.
gonna make a show based on it.
Oh, that's great.
It's good. I don't know anything about that world, that Cosmere stuff.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know he's got like billions of fans out there, but I don't know anything about it. So
Yeah. I'm largely the same.
yeah. I do have a grievance about Airbnb.
Hmm.
Yeah. We Scott stayed in a wonderful hotel. We chose to stay in an Airbnb while we were visiting the.
Oh, that was an Airbnb, not a hotel.
We were at Airbnb. Apparently, Airbnb does not. I guess you could be of any age to be in an Airbnb.
Nope,
So,
that's not true. Got to be 18.
well, you don't make the best decisions at 18, do you?
Mm-mm.
So we're on the top floor, and so apparently there's some kids that have rented a room across from us, or maybe it was 2 rooms. I don't know.
I'm having a hard time imagining where you stayed because I thought it was a hotel.
No, it was Airbnb. But
Okay.
it was like condo. It was like one of those condos thing.
It's a condo.
Yeah, condo
Got it.
Airbnb. But anyway, the story. We stay up late playing Eternal Decks one night, and we get back to the room, I guess around 12:45, 1 o'clock. And we get off the elevator, and there is the loudest ruckus, whatever. And we come out, and
There's a ruckus. Can you
ruckus.
describe the ruckus?
A clatter. You heard a clatter.
Yeah, it was a smattering of noise. No.
Oh, you heard such a clatter.
And there were like 30 people in the hallway. All of them, none of them over the age of 25. And they turn and look at my wife and I, and they go, "Oh God, they're calling the cops!" And then run, and then you see 20 people run for the stairwell, and then the people you hear in the room where they're all standing around, you hear like, yeah, and you just hear like fighting. And so we go, fuck. We run to the room. We call 911. They send like 6 cars. The cops come up. They get everybody. They're screaming and yelling. They run out to the street. They call 6 more cars. The SWAT team comes. They get it dispersed about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. It was just.
I can't believe that SWAT came.
Wow.
That's a real. Like a SWAT team.
And the next morning when we left to go back into the town, there's like out in front, there's just these big wads of weave out in the street, where they've been yanking some weaves, and
Oh wow.
it was now. You think that's a joke? That is not a joke. There was actually gobs of weaves. So, and where they were just clawing each other and punching each other and fighting. It was crazy.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
It was nuts. So my big grievance, I think they need to have stricter policies about age limits.
I have mine because I have an Airbnb up in the mountains, and I have it where you have to be 25 to rent it. But I did once have a mom rent it for her son, who was 17.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Oh, hey, they found the bed broken." I said, "Well, why don't you take me a picture?" She goes, "Oh, I'm not there right now. I'm in Connecticut." I was like, "Well, who's in place?" She goes, "Oh, it's my 17-year-old son." And I said, "I just want you to know that you're paying for that bed." Right? And she did. I made her pay for the bed.
That's good.
What they do? Jump up and down on it?
They probably had a party.
Whoever knows, right?
Yeah, you never know.
Is that in your power with the Airbnb? Like you can charge people that rent the place? They get held
It's
liable
through the
for
service. I have a service that I use that takes 10%, but then
I see.
they manage it across a whole bunch of different platforms.
I mean, they got your credit card.
Yep. You're responsible for damages. I've had people do stupid shit like take the smoke detectors off so they can smoke pot in the house. And then what they do is then they hide them. Like, why would you hide it? Like,
You just
you
put it
know,
back.
so yeah, just put it back, or even just leave it on the countertop so I can put it back in. I thought I was gonna have to buy all new ones, right?
Yeah, it's not like you can hide weed smell.
Right.
Hmm.
By the way, that Eternal Dex game is pretty fun.
It is.
Have you heard of this game, Eternal Dex?
Yep.
No.
Yeah. Jeff bought that copy off the Geek.
I bought a
I
copy.
like how you asked me if I've heard of the
So
game.
it's a cooperative card game where you get these like small decks of cards that you like, and then you have to unlock more cards because if you run out of cards, you lose. So you're constantly like trying to fight against the system to try to like unlock more decks to help you beat the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just out of
It's
print.
hard,
Right?
a little bit hard to explain with just talking about it, but
Yeah.
it's a
Well,
little.
you seem to
You
be
know,
doing okay.
there's like areas of the game where okay, all the cards have to go ascending, all the cards here have to be odd or even, all the cards here have to be like a certain suit, and then another suit. You know, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah. I got
Cooperative.
back in my print had finished. I don't know if you can if that resolves.
It
Printed
does.
dragon head to put on the
What
door.
kind of 3D printer do you have?
I've got D got me a bamboo printer for Christmas.
I heard bamboo is pretty good.
Yeah. The cool thing is I've got it set up on Wi-Fi and I can because it uses a cloud service to parse the downloads. I queued this up while I was in New Orleans and just had it print while I was away.
If
Right.
you guys ever want any of the SDLs for any of the next level miniature stuff, I can definitely get you that stuff.
Wow. My next thing is so I've got like a couple of printers and I got a resin printer and I think I need to replace my resin printer this year. So that's on the agenda. But yeah, I just wanted to see if it would print a dragon head and it did.
So, do you guys remember the old MMO City of Heroes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I
A
heard it came
thousand years
back.
ago? So, I'm not exactly familiar with how they did it, but like the company that originally like had the game or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like uh they did a thing where basically the source code they just said we're not going to do anything with it anymore, and so they kind of made it like or available,
Mm-hmm.
and two different groups of people set up their own servers and run the game now, and obviously not with the thousands of people that they had before, but functionally it's exactly what it was before, and they've done some like what they think are quality of life upgrades to like the way the UI works and things like that. And there's like there's one called City of Heroes Homecoming, and there's one called City of Heroes Rebirth, and they're both functionally the same with some minor differences. Um yeah, and I mean I played it back in the day, and it was the first game that everybody played that was like, oh my gosh, look at all of the options you have to make your character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that was like before it was like, oh, I'm making an orc in World of Warcraft. Well, enjoy your choice of three heads.
3 different people, yeah.
Yeah, and you can and that's what you get. And after that it's like, you know, the only thing you can really do is you can get different armor that looks different, that maybe looks cool or whatever. Um and but yeah, I jumped back in to play. I was like, okay. I mean, I was like, somebody told me about it, and I was like, really? And so I kind of I pulled it up, and it was kind of funny. On Saturday night, and then there's a couple of guys I still know that are in my D&D group we used to play back in the day. I was like, check it out, man. You can download, and it's free. It's absolutely free. You can
Mm-hmm.
download the whole thing for free. They don't charge anything. I don't know how these people make
How do
money
you make,
because
is it all about cosmetic?
I mean, the Rebirth one has things where if you want to become a VIP person, you can get access to stuff. But in the Homecoming version, I have yet to see anything that costs money. I think you can give them money out of the kindness of your heart. Just like say, oh, you guys are letting me play the game and do this thing. You can give money, but there's no like subscription or anything. You can just download it and play. And you play online, and they have several servers, and there's like one server that has it's like the server with like they have about 2,000 constant players playing, but the other ones are pretty barren. Um, but one, I'm like, well, that's cool that somebody just has the game up and running and has like the willingness to like pay all the bills or whatever to make sure it works. Um, but and then I always wonder, yeah, and I read somewhere that like Ultima Online has the same deal where people
They
like
do.
set up their own servers for it.
Yep.
Um,
EverQuest does.
that's just cool. I mean, people keeping things,
Yeah.
keeping the dream alive, if you will.
When we played, my friend, when you make your character, he's got the super suit and all that stuff, and after you get so long, you play so long, you unlock a second character, yeah, a costume slot, whatever for, hey, this is Spider-Man in
Yeah.
the red suit, this is Spider-Man in the black suit. My friends was like, well, I need the costume for like the Clark Kent costume, and it's basically the same costume, and he just got a pair of those Magnum PI glasses and a big mustache.
Nice.
And he was like, hey, they'll never guess it's me. Like, you are.
I no, I mean
Hey
I
guys,
just
sorry, I got to drop for 5 or 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. He's got a poop.
cool. He's got a poop. But I just thought it was cool. But the thing was, is that we ended up playing, and I ended up staying up super ass late on Saturday night. At one point, I was eating cold pizza and drinking a Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
Oh,
that's like the
wow.
Yeah,
old
and
times.
I was like, what am I 25 again? What the hell
Yeah.
is going
Going
on?
on?
Yeah,
Fighting the hellions.
hoping my parents don't notice that I'm still awake.
At 25, hoping
No,
your pizza.
you know what I mean. Just be like, oh, I'm gonna pay for this tomorrow, and I gotta get up and go to work at the pizza place at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dee and I went during the pandemic. We spent like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 months going back, and we played the retro servers on EverQuest, and that was a hoot.
That was one that I never got into. I never got into EverQuest.
Oh, that was my downfall back in the day.
I think it was because when I wanted, there was this group of people that played it all the time, and like I was like, that kind of just looks cool. Could you and you're like, oh yeah, you can go ahead and make a character on this account, and you can try it out for a little bit if you want to try it out. And I was like, all right. And I remember I had like, and like that was back when I was like going to the computer labs and playing using their good internet to have just to play shooters all the
Mhm.
time, and play online like Rogue Spear and Rainbow Six and stuff like that. And but I remember I was like, so it's like, well, what can I be? And they're like, oh, and it's like, well, what kind of character do you want? I was like, I don't know, what's a cool character? And they're like, well, it's like, what do you want to play? And I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, is there like a evil warrior type? And they're like, oh yeah, you could be like
Shadow
like
Knight.
a shadow knight. And I was like, that's cool. Like I'll do that. And it's like, well, what race do you want to be? And I was like, I'll be like, what can I be? And they're like, there's things that you can be a troll. You can be a a troll. I'll be a troll. And they're like, okay. And then they set me up, and then I saw that like I had. So he's like, okay, so you go out and you're just gonna have to go out and kill things in the woods, to gain your experience points so you can get level. And I was like, okay, do I have any like spells or anything? And I had something like some like soul take weapon or some
Mhm.
shadow blade or I don't know what it was. I had this one thing, and so I walked up to like some rabbit or something, and I started fighting it, and I was like, okay, I'll use my ability, and I killed it, and I was like, awesome. I was like, I'm gonna go kill another one. He's like, okay, yeah, but you can't use that ability again for another hour or something. And I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
what?
Harm touch.
What?
It's harm touch.
It's like, yeah, I was like an hour in the game. Like, no, like an hour in real life. You can easily get an hour. So what do you do now? He's like, well, you just gotta use your staff to hit things. And then I got killed by a skunk. Because like the skunk was beating me up and I was running away from it and it was keeping pace with me and he killed me before I got back to town. And I said, well, I'm never playing this game again. It's like, because I'm this giant troll with like
Getting
Shadow
killed
Knight
by a
with this
skunk.
the skunk. Nah, nah. I'm sure it got better eventually.
Which game was that?
EverQuest.
Oh, EverQuest. Do you remember the EverQuest zone where you would just get ganked by griffins
Mm-hmm.
and the stupid giant? Like
Mhm.
that center zone? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was East Commonland.
The only
Oh.
other one, I really
West
remember,
Common.
the only other,
Yeah.
the only other, excuse me, the only other, um, uh, EverQuest member I remember, and I think I've shared this story before, so I apologize to say this again, but they, I was watching this guy play EverQuest, and he was like reading a book sitting in front of his computer, and then his character was sitting in a dungeon somewhere. And then he would look up every once in a while, and eventually, like some monster would spawn in the
Mhm.
room, and so he'd get up and he'd kill it, and he'd go
Yeah.
loot it,
That was
and then he
loot camping.
and then he'd go sit down, and it was
Yeah.
like, and it was a good like 8-9 minutes between each spawn. It was just,
Mhm.
and I finally said, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm waiting for this monster to spawn." I was like, "Well, yeah, but I've seen you kill that monster like 3 times now." He's like, "Well, that isn't the monster I'm waiting for." And
Placeholders.
And I said, and I see, you know exactly. And I said, oh, so what's the monster you're waiting for? And he's like, well, it's that monster, but he'll have a specific name or a color or something that's different.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, how often does he spawn? And there's like a 3% chance that it spawns. And I was
Every
like,
8 minutes.
yeah. And I was like, oh, all right, cool, And then I'm like, and then it finally spawned, and he walked up and he killed it. I was like, so you're done now? And he's like, no, it
No,
didn't
it
have
didn't
the
have it. It
it
had the
didn't have
common.
the
Oh, it
thing
didn't
that I
have the right
wanted.
loot.
It didn't have the loot I
Yeah,
wanted.
what a lame game that was.
I was like, well, how often does it what's the he's like, it's a 2% chance that it has the loot I want. And I said, so you're waiting for a 3% chance for this thing to spawn every 8 minutes so you can have a 1 in 50 shot of it having this thing that you want. He's like, yeah. How long you been doing this? About a day now.
So
Well, I've
just
been
to
there.
put that in perspective, okay? So my first EverQuest character was a cleric, okay? To and once you hit max level, you could go after these quote unquote epic weapons. And so the cleric one was like this mace. And this mace, you could click on it and it would resurrect people and give them all their experience back when they died. Well, part of that was there is one dragon that spawns. It's a red dragon. He spawns once every 7 days for the entire server. And then after you kill that dragon, 24 hours after that, this guy will spawn. And it's only one time a week. So only one person a week can get that. So you have to not only sit there and wait for that dragon, you can't kill the dragon by yourself. It takes around a raid of people. You have to have 20 to 30 people sit and raid this dragon at a moment's notice. Like you would call mofos at work and get 20 to 30 people to kill this dragon. And then we would not sleep for 2 days waiting for that dude to spawn and all the time trying to prevent other people from the server coming to gank your mob while you're waiting for that thing. It was looking back on it now, it's like this is the dumbest stuff ever. But at the time, it was like, oh, this is amazing. Oh no.
I mean, whatever. We've all done dumb things that we
Yeah.
thought were fun at the time, right? So I mean, I'm not judging. I just that was my um that's the way it looked to me, and I remember just sitting there going, "This is you got to be kidding me, right?"
Yeah.
I mean, I was
I've
just
made
like,
horrible decisions
No,
like that.
I camped some spider thing to get a shield for the cleric for hours, dozens of hours.
Hmm.
Never got it.
Well, when World of Warcraft came out, there was World of Warcraft and there's um, Burning Crusade was the first expansion, and then they had the Lich King expansion, right? Um,
"Yep,
so when the Lich King expansion came out, I was working at the place that I'd spent a lot of my career at, and I'd saved up my vacation time, and I was like, "Oh, this is going to be great! I'm going to take a week off, the week that gets released." And so I was in a like world rating guild back then, and so we all took off the moment it dropped, man. We had it pre-ordered, went to GameStop, picked it up. They, because that back then they'd open it at midnight. You go get it, come home, log in, play the thing, or get it updated, play the thing. So spent all week playing it, doing 18 hours a day, sleeping like 3 or 4 hours, doing whatever, you know. So all that week I spent, it's like, we were the first gang of like max level dudes. And then the second week after that, I had to take an extra week off work because I was in the hospital for dehydration and dehydration and what is exhaustion. So they were like running fluids because I was such a dumbass and playing World of Warcraft 18 hours a day for 7 days straight.
but
Not
you loved it."
Yeah, I loved every
Yeah.
minute. But
I
then it
mean,
was like
we've read about those guys that die in those
those
game bars,
Korean cafes.
Korean game cafes. Yeah, guess that's what they don't
It's so
do anymore.
crazy, crazy stuff.
It's crazy. Oh, those were the
I
days,
want to
though,
talk
weren't they?
about.
Come home after work on Friday night, play till 4 or 5 a.m. Saturday morning, wake up around 3 p.m., repeat to Sunday, play all
Oh, there
night.
was there was. I mean, when you knew that you had like, do I have anything I have to do? I mean,
No,
like,
and we were single. At least I was.
Hmm.
yeah. I
I'm assuming you
mean,
guys were too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like you can do that when you're not single,
Yeah.
I've
unless you
told
want to
the
be
story.
divorced.
I've told the story before, but I mean, when I was in a World of Warcraft heavy rating guild as well, and and so Saturday was rating day, and Sunday was too. Saturday we did Molten Core, uh, and Sunday we did whatever it was, the dragon one,
Blackwing Lair.
Blackwing Lair. Thank you. Uh, and when I first started dating Rebecca, she was like, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" And if it was rating me, I was like, "Oh, yeah." And I would always tell her, it's like, well, I mean, you can come over, but I mean, um, I mean, I'm kind of busy
I'm
on
kind of
Sat.
busy.
I guess I didn't want her to
I
know I
got
was
a
a giant
plan. I
nerd,
got some
But
plans.
I was
A
just
lot
kind
of
of,
ins, a lot of outs.
I was really evasive about like what I was doing. I was just like, yeah, I mean, we can hang out, but I mean, on Saturday, I'm busy from like new. I mean, I'm busy most of the. I can just give you a call when I'm.
You're
And
so lucky.
she was certain I had a girl on the side. I mean, she was just absolutely positive that like because I was always like, well, I'll give you a call when like you can come over or whatever. I'll let you know. And then she like got a she like went to my she this is a long ass time ago, but she went to my apartment and she waited until like somebody was going in and she got in the security door or whatever and then she was just certain that I had some and then she got up there and she's like and I was like, hey, she like knocked on the door because I mean the door was locked and I was like, hey, what's up? She's like, what are you doing? I was like, just playing some computer games. And she's like, oh. And she like came in and she was like, this is what you're doing? And I was like, yeah. And I was just like, why did you just tell me? Oh, I just figured you'd think I was a big giant nerd, you know? And yeah, and so then she just started hanging out and like, doing whatever while I was like, because she liked it because I had cable and she didn't have cable at her apartment. So
Oh,
she would come over and watch cable while
I mean, you
I
think
was a
of
giant nerd.
what you could be doing and what you're actually was doing.
Hey, I had to get my full tier 2 set. So I
No, no,
mean,
no,
I
no.
had to get my
She
dragon.
thought you were. You thought she thought you had a side piece, but in actuality,
Side pieces.
WoW was your side piece.
WoW was my side piece. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, but those were the
You're pretty lucky there.
days. Yeah.
So, played this game. Have you ever seen this game, Scorecards? It's a game by Mike Fitzgerald.
No.
I was not aware of this game until recently. I got to play it. This game is not bad. It's very much
the
It's
Chad
not bad.
Roberts, the Chad Roberts review. This game is not bad.
no. It's like
It's
you know,
just-
like
That's
the
a positive
entertainment
word.
you get from like Green Team Wins or something. It's
How do
not
you
bad.
play
It's
it?
like
How do
you
you play
get
it?
dealt a hand of cards, and every one of them is like you score points on every card. It's like maybe you get 1 point, maybe you get 3 points, maybe you get 5 points, and all you have to do is play one card a turn, and you start making these combos of points. And it's like this is the butt ass simplest game, but you know what? It's fun. I was like, that
Like,
is.
what do the cards say? Like, what are they?
It'd be like score 2 points for each card with an odd number on it here, because like the cards.
I see.
Let me see if I can get a card. So it's like get points for it's got a 4 on it. You get every card with an odd number. This is like I don't know what that says because I can't read it anymore. But
Score 4 points for each 7, and that's
yeah.
a 7 in itself.
And so
Is that a
you
Canadian
play,
game?
huh?
Is that a Canadian game?
No, it's from R&R, but I'd never played this, and a friend had a copy, and we played it. And I was like, this game is, it's that simple vibe like Green Team Wins or whatever. It's like not quite a party game, or I guess a party game for nerds.
And there's no theme, right? It's just score
Zero
points.
theme. You just deal the cards out, and you explain the game. Okay, here we're going to explain. This is how we're going to do it. I'm going to do you some cards. You play a card on your turn. You're going to score that card. I'm going to write it down. You take your turn. You play a card. We're going to write down your points. And that's the whole game.
Got it.
We're going to do this 4 or 5 times. That's a round. After 4 rounds, the game's over. That's it. I was like, that's delightful. It's not the the most amazing thing in the world, but it was really good to pass the time.
I only play games that are the most amazing thing in the
That's
world.
right. The heaviest of cardboards for me.
Speaking of heavy, ugh,
Hey, look at that.
I've got one of those on my bookshelf over there that I haven't opened yet.
I'm gonna be DMing this for the next 4 years.
Yeah,
You only
that's
gonna read. You only gonna do one book though.
What's that?
It's only one book though. Because
1.5 books.
look at me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
no, that thing's massive.
the last 100 and something pages of this one, and then all of this one. But after this, I'm doing the whole Queen of Spiders thing. So it's this and then all of GDQ, which is um against the Giants,
Mhm.
and then the Drow ones at the what's D. Anyways, and then it finishes with Q1, which is the Queen of Spiders or
Yeah.
the Demon Web Pits.
Oh, here, hold on one
I
second.
remember Lance and I used to sneak, and we'd get we would go ask what the next book series were, and then we'd share secrets.
1 second.
We would ask him at Gen Con, what's the next book? And then I'd go tell Lance, and then we would share secrets, and it would be good.
Descent into the Depths of the Earth is the D1, and then
But the
D2.
spiderweb pits.
D2 is the Kuatoa, and then D3 is the Drow, Vault of the Drow.
Vault of the Drow.
And then that's the introduction into Q1.
Are you just gonna run it vanilla?
Pardon me?
Are you just running it vanilla, just straight?
No, no. I've done a whole bunch of house rules for it. I've tailored the classes and races they can play. Um, I have modified, I've made it harder. So basically, when they go down, they have to do death saves every turn, every round until they're either stabilized or healed, or if they hit
Mhm.
3 death saves, they die.
Do you have a death die?
No, I don't. I don't.
You need to
What
do it.
else? What are the other rules that I'm doing? Healing, like no, there's no such thing as a full rest.
Mm-hmm.
It's you get 1 hit point back a night.
That's ugh. Even if you get a full sleep in.
Well, what did I hold on? Let me see if I can find what my rules were. Here we go. Um, People got to keep track of all their resources, like food and arrows,
Oh
and
God, dude. No.
yeah, it's gonna be old school, man. We're going old school. Uh,
Gross.
what else?
Are you gonna do weighted gold?
Well, encumbrance is gonna be a thing.
But is gold gonna have a weight?
I don't know. We'll see.
Because
No,
that is one of the best things you can do if you're gonna do encumbrance. Because
yeah,
you found 5,000 gold here, and then
yeah,
it's like, how
exactly.
the hell are they gonna get the gold out of there?
We're not doing. You can only take feats and not ability score increases.
Okay.
Um, 1 hit point per night of safe rest. And oh, is it 1 hit point? No, I can't remember what. I don't have it written down right here. So there's safe rest and unsafe rest. So it's. I think I did. I can't remember. But anyways,
Like
and
one
then
one hit point a night for like a level one wizard, that's like 25% of their hit points. But
exactly.
but like a fighter, man, you're gonna like that's gonna screw over like your melee classes.
And then alignment's going to be play
The
more of a
thing.
role. Yeah.
Um, have you ever heard this guy here? He wrote a series. Hold on, I'm gonna pull out this guy. If are you married to the D&D deities and stuff?
Not married, no.
Check this guy out. Um,
Check, check.
Charles Ferguson Avery.
Okay.
Okay, so um, he wrote some a series, a couple of books actually, and they're
Into the
super.
Weird and Wild is a fantastic book, and the other
Yep,
one you're going to show is amazing too.
yep, into the Sesson Citadel.
The Cess and Citadel, yeah.
But
Those
he
are
also wrote As the Gods Demand, which is a book about pantheons. And um, I don't have a copy of it right here, or else I would pull it down. But his pantheons books was really good because it was like if you had a cleric of like pestilence or whatever, you could not, even though you rose level, say like you went to level 5, and normally you'd get like the third rank of third level skill or third level spells. For each level of spells that you went up, you had to perform a religious feat or a religious quest or religious action, and it would be related to like what deity they worshipped.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, that's super duper cool.
I thought about doing stuff like that, like finding a trainer, finding a mentor to actually do things to level up and it costing money to go find that trainer and to do that training and stuff like that. But I'm still kind of ironing that stuff out.
Mhm.
I don't want it to be too administrative. And
You're making them keep track of everything. What do you mean too administrative?
well, no, I mean like for me.
Oh, they're gonna lie then.
It's kind of like the movies where the guy fires 35 rounds from a nine round magazine,
Yeah,
you know.
they never have
But
to count their
no, it's
bullets.
gonna be fun. And I told him to do up 2 characters because I am not gonna be very gentle.
There you go. As long as they're having fun.
Exactly.
See, I was gonna show off. I don't know if you guys ever saw these, but uh, these were both done by Necromancer, or now they're Frog God.
For
I don't
God.
know. Can you see this? Is it?
Well, yeah,
Is
you
it not?
keep waving it around. You can't get a good look at it.
Okay.
No,
So
higher.
Higher. Good Lord. Look at that book.
Star Saga. Okay. Is
the
that a book
yeah,
or is that a box?
that is a book.
Okay.
That is
Holy
that is
shit.
a giant ass book that you'll never get through if you try to
Holy
play
crap.
it. And then they did this one too called The Blight, which
A
is
blight.
a giant like necromancer city that the entire thing happens within that city. And it's
Each
like
book is killed. Each book is a dead tree.
yeah, no, and then because they were both written through the Pathfinder system, which was given up, they I mean I got those a long time ago. I got those books a long time ago, but because they basically were like we can't get rid of these because they're for systems that aren't supported anymore. They literally sold the books by the pound at conventions. They had a scale and they're like Pathfinder books $3 a pound, and then it was just like and you
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
so it was but
Did you
they
guys do
are
initials already?
yeah, but I got another one if we want to do it on initials. Scott Demers, one of all people. It was an exciting moment. Maybe we'll wait
Were
for him
they
to
all
come back.
baseball questions?
Now, there was one baseball related question in it, but he said he was going to come back, so we'll
Yeah,
wait a few minutes. But
sure.
I mean, I guess if anybody's played any board games, they can talk about that.
Board games? No. We had a good encounter session tonight, though. It was like a full D&D session of just one encounter. That was fun.
Hmm.
We had 2 big bads, and I ended up dealing the death blow to both of them,
Well, look at you,
both
braggy.
with a divine smite.
Well, that's nice and um storyline esque or whatever.
Climactic. Yeah, it was good. One was like a werewolf, and the other one was like this evil sorcerer.
I
Yeah.
remember there was uh a campaign I ran many years ago. Um they were fighting a dragon. I think it was a green dragon. And it was a big bad that they were kind of dealing with and like had been chasing down for a long time. And it wasn't the ultimate big bad, but it was definitely up there. And it was like near death and everybody was getting uh kind of excited about it. And I remember this like the a very healing focused cleric used a staff of striking that he had and did the final blow on the
Yeah.
dragon, and all of like the big DPSers were all talking about how they were gotta get the final hit in. And then for the rest of that campaign, it was Logan Smirnoff, Dragon Killer, Dragon Slayer.
What's
Logan
it?
Smirnoff.
Logan
What's
Smirnoff was his character's name, but and he introduced himself as like, "Who are you? I am Logan Smirnoff, the Dragon Slayer.
what's
And
a
who might you
DPS?
be?" Oh, well, we've heard of you, Logan Smirnoff.
Logan Smirnoff.
What's a DPSer?
Damage per second,
Second.
like it's a striker. It's if you, it's your mage, your thief, your arcane ranger, the people that like they are also referenced as glass cannons,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. Our monk tonight did 70 points of damage in one attack or one round.
Yeah. Then they take no damage. They can't handle damage.
yeah, usually
But
they
usually they're
can.
dead. The monster's dead by that point.
Ooh,
I
did
I
you
played a
guys?
rogue one time. It was like
Nice.
ridiculous. In the 4th edition that no one likes.
Yeah.
Except
Hey,
Man,
me.
hey,
my
I
rogue
know
was
why it
killer.
appealed to you though. I know why it appealed to
Yeah,
you.
because it's like a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like playing World of Warcraft.
Did you guys hear that the Apple TV picked up a Mistborn
Mistborn.
television?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked. I mentioned it briefly. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, can I show you a something that just got posted today? So Brotherwise doing a Mistborn RPG, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I worked with our 3D guy to do some renders for their Mistborn dice, which are just like fucking beautiful. Because Mistborn's all about all the different metals.
Right.
Oh, actually, I don't. I was just talking about that. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's like metallurgy is their power.
Oh, neat.
Those are pretty cool. Are those
Yeah.
real?
No, this is a render.
Oh, those are renders. Yeah, looks
But
good.
That's a
It's
really
so
good
cool.
render, though. Holy
yeah,
smokes.
my 3D guy is amazing.
That's a
I
cool.
like that. D20.
Yeah. They're all different.
Pretty sweet.
Neat.
Hey, you're
How about that?
back.
I am back.
Kabuki's calling for Initials Part 2. Do you have another one, Lance, or no?
Hello,
I do have
Scooter.
another one.
I got
Hey, I
use
just
one
want to
after
point
mine.
out to Chad and Matt that I won.
I heard.
We
God,
And then I asked, were they all baseball questions?
I don't like baseball, but yes, it was. There was one unfair question in there. It was like specific to Minneapolis. So I'm
Is that where
feeling
you
good.
are?
No, but I lived there for a few years. Right during the time
Oh,
that
wait.
this.
Sorry, Batflip Dynasty isn't yours, is it?
Sorry, the game you mean?
Yeah.
No.
Who is
I-
that?
What's it called?
Batflip Dynasty. Who is that, Lance?
I know who it is, and I can't think of his name right now.
Your friend. Sorry, I
yes.
got confused for a second there.
I
Sincere
don't even know
apologies.
what word you're saying.
Batflip Dynasty.
Got it.
It's a baseball game.
Right. That is not me.
Base the
That
ball.
is Scott Kurlander.
Scott
That's it.
Kurlander. Thank you.
Hence
Well-
my comment about baseball. That's why I said that.
I understand. I understand.
But I got confused.
It was seriously. It was very confusing.
You're like, I'm not a baseball fan. You're like, what?
Yeah. I'm like, the fuck?
The
Did you guys see the first shots of Henry Cavill as for Highlander?
No, but good.
No, I didn't even know there was a Henry Cavill Highlander.
What?
Uh-huh.
What? They're not doing another Highlander. Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It would be a shame.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the best thing about they only made one Highlander.
Shut
movie.
up.
They just made the one Highlander movie that was so good.
The only really thing I would be excited, I do want to see if Henry Cavill pulls off the Warhammer movie.
Yeah, he bought the rights, didn't he?
I don't.
Did you buy them?
I thought he had them. But maybe I'm mistaken.
It's
Three
funny.
Men
So,
of Geist.
so we're doing
Oh, beginning to Highlander 2. Just god damn it. So mad.
we're organizing a con here in Ottawa, and somebody posted today in our chat that there's a convention that they're doing later on this year, and we looked, and it's like the first feature of the convention is 400 plus player Warhammer, blah blah blah, and then and there's going to be some board games too. Kind of thing.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
And it's like, I don't know if I want to go to that.
How about that?
I mean, Warhammer's fine, but it's a particular kind of people.
Mhm.
What are the initials, Lance?
The initials are H
Scott's not here yet.
Oh,
Oh, sounds like Scott's problem. He'll have to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to go to the lavatory.
Sounds
the
good.
loo, as it's known.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I was bragging about my 3D printer and it jammed.
Oh no.
Is it the same one as Chad has?
Is that a joke or an actual question?
Oh, just wondering because you could share the tips.
What's
Oh,
what's
yeah.
what's the
I have
line
no idea.
from what's the line from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? And he's just like, I need a cab. Where to? Chicago. Is this a joke? If I wanted a joke, I'd follow you into the bathroom and watch you take a piss.
Is that where he gets punched?
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah. Just if I wanted a joke, I'd follow you into the bathroom and watch you take a piss.
Hey, as a total side note, which I should probably wait till Matt gets back, but we'll probably still be talking about it. I watched the documentary on John Candy called I Like Me.
Yeah,
Highly recommend.
yeah, it's good.
Yep.
It's on the
That was,
Amazon, I believe.
yeah, I watched it on a plane, but I mean, let's put it this way. I watched it on a plane and the plane landed before it ended. And on the flight home, I watched the part, and coming back to a movie on a plane is kind of unheard of, I think. So,
He was kind of universally loved,
yeah.
which is weird because I've always heard that. I've always heard that saying, "Speak ill of the dead." I can't hear you, Chad, if you're talking.
I said thank you, Norm.
Yep. See, I always worry that somebody won't get the line. But yeah, that was on his little podcast when somebody said something shitty about somebody. He's like, "Oh, as they say, speak ill of the dead."
Right.
It's just like,
Come on, Matt. What are
um,
you doing in the bathroom?
I do remember. What is it?
I also put a load of laundry on and turned the heat up. Thank you very much.
It was like, his line,
I stand by my comment, Matt.
Ray Manzek dead at 76 years old. The curse of the doors.
Manzarek?
Eric.
Yeah, just the curse of the doors. I just such a great joke.
All right, the initials are H and
the initials are HC. HC.
So just wait 1 second before you dive in.
1001.
Me and Snow and her
Like the
husband.
rapper? The rapper?
No.
Informer. Something said.
Also Canadian, but not the rapper. One of my designers, she lives here in Ottawa. Her and her husband and I are going to go to a pub tomorrow night to do some trivia. And it's brand trivia put on by the Registered Graphic Designers of Ontario. So it should be interesting. Like, not only what colors are this logo, or but it's going to be stuff like who designed it.
Well, especially if rapping sensation Snow is going to be there.
Is it going to be Canadian logos or international? Because
Probably
what is
international.
Because like, what is it? Toyota's colors in Canada are different than the American Toyota colors.
Their colors? I thought it was just silver.
No, like if you go to a Toyota dealership in America, because we just noticed it when
that's always the case with every dealership.
No, this was like there's a market difference. Like we were like, what? These colors are different here in Canada than they are. Like it was weird. It's like Toyota was like red and white or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Mm.
It's like, why would they change colors? It doesn't make sense.
I'm so excited about Informer and Snow.
Former.
Do you remember the album title?
No.
12 Inches of Snow. That's the title of the
Was
album.
that what it was called?
Yes. See, there was a double meaning there. Like 12 inches of snow.
Got it.
And, which would be like a weather thing.
And also a
Jesus,
size
can
of
we
a record.
start initials? God, if I have to listen, you make
Like your 12-year-old cousin over there. Can I start?
honestly, like, if I have to listen to Lance make penis innuendos, I think I'm out.
Oh, I wasn't talking. What you? Where's
Anyway.
your brain? Where's
It
your
was a
brain?
record. Size of records is
Wow,
12
it's
inches.
a record. Haven't you ever heard of an album?
Anyway,
Aerosmith had a song called "My Big 10-Inch"
I know.
record of.
I'm begging you before I go to bed to do this.
I'm begging you for my 12 inches of snow. All right. HC. I think we've prolonged this long enough. Scott has
We've
become
prolonged
feisty.
Scott's agony long enough.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Item number 1, clue number 1. This made an appearance in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. Number 2. This is connected to the famous U.S. battleship Maine.
Scott,
Go for it.
Havana, Cuba.
Havana, Cuba is
On fire
correct.
tonight.
Havana, Cuba.
I just need to be tired. That's
Took his
all.
Adderall.
Item number 2, clue number 1. The title of a book by David Duchovny. Nobody? Really? Number 2. This is associated with reporter and broadcaster Halsey Hall. Number 3. This is connected to surprises. Sorry, there's something rattling against my window. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
It's only the Raven, nevermore.
Yeah. Clue number 4. This is often an exclamation.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Holy cow.
Holy cow!
Oh, where's the Harry Carey?
It's on there.
That's the next one.
It was
Oh,
the gimme.
I shouldn't say Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Although that'd be weird.
Isn't that a
They have
K?
a-
It was the
What?
gimme. Clue number 1. Sometimes stylistically made into one word. Clue number 2. Often, but not always, connected to food. Number 3. Usually metal, plastic, and wood. Number 4. They are known for getting messy. Number 5. Sometimes, but not always, includes a tray. Final clue. Babies sit in these for
Aldi.
dinner.
Matt.
Aldi.
High chair.
High chair is correct. What are you shaking your head for?
Thought I could get it earlier than that.
Yeah, those are good clues, damn it.
They were.
Needed a Tears for Fears clue in that one.
Clue 1. This
That would have been
debuted in
a big chair.
1972.
What?
Scott,
Go for it.
Hotel California.
Good guess,
Gave up
though.
a good one there.
If you were Evan, you'd be all click, click. Number 2. They first appeared in Japan.
Well, that certain sure as shit wouldn't be Hotel California.
Number 3. Most commonly seen on asphalt.
I always know it whenever I guess.
Number 4. Originally a subcompact. Chad.
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
I
is
was a
correct.
Civic guy. Jesus.
Number 1.
I'm not having a good day today.
This included synchronized swimming. Number 2. This had a plot involving the Red Scare.
Scott, can I stop talking?
Yeah, I'm waiting for your final
Retracted.
syllable.
Yeah.
I heard ska.
Yeah,
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 ska.
Like them, yeah. Number 3. While set in the 1950s, it was released in 2016.
Scott,
Go for it.
High Castle.
Good guess.
What
It
year
is a
was it
good
released?
guess.
What year?
I said what I said.
I know.
Wow. Take that, Aldi. Huh?
Fine.
I can't believe you're even friends with this guy.
Clue number 4. This title featured a comma and an exclamation point.
Mother.
Ooh, sour cream and onion. Number 5. Scarlett Johansson, George Clooney, and Josh Brolin.
You guys are all the movie freaks.
I know. I should know this.
I have not seen this movie.
Final clue. This Joel and Ethan Coen film was ostensibly about the creation of a biblical epic.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Hail Caesar.
Hail Caesar.
Gosh,
Yeah, I
dang.
never saw it.
I never saw it either.
It's a good movie. It's good.
Is it?
It is it is a movie that like you go into it thinking it's gonna be a Coen Brothers movie, and then it's like it's weirdly not.
Hmm.
And it's kind of like it can't decide if it wants to be serious or lighthearted. And it falls somewhere in the middle, but on repeated viewings, it's like really good. It's something I can have on in the background. Number 1. Like a lot of the other clues I've given, this is sometimes displayed as one word. Number 2. There are concerns regarding access to this. Number 3. This can contribute to a significant part of a country's economy. Clue number 4. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Clue number 5. This deals with many things, but mostly it's maintenance
Scott,
and Scott.
healthcare.
Health care is correct. Matthew.
Yes,
Matt,
it's
now just
working.
checking to see if your microphone works. You've been off. You haven't played well in several instances of this.
He
You've
won.
been
He won like last week.
Nah, it was like years ago.
Talking about.
Clue number 1. This premiered at Sundance, but was later purchased and aired on HBO.
Aldi.
Go for it.
It's not hard candy.
And great movie though.
I had it in my head. I'm like, there's no way, but anyway,
Great movie.
it fits.
Um,
Is it great?
I mean, it's definitely
It's
like
a tough movie.
it's a tough movie, and it subverts your expectations like real quickly. I mean, it's like you're like, oh gosh, this is going. Oh, you know, it's just like
it's
yeah.
kind of weird.
Um, number 2 was part of a famous civil court case. Number 3. This involves burns.
Matt,
Go for it.
hot coffee.
Hot coffee is correct.
You know, I thought of hot chocolate, and I was going, wait, it's, and then son of a bitch.
Number 1. By design, this is not made to be flexible. Number 2. This is used in transportation to distribute a load. Number 3. This is commonly in an oval shape.
Scott,
Go for it.
heavy chain.
And I love that you ring in, Scott. I mean, you're just
said it was
swinging.
I'm swinging for it.
You're just swinging.
Heavy chain.
Heavy chain does fit all the criteria, by the way.
Sure.
Number 4. This is used to aid in pulling.
Again, heavy chain.
Ah. Number 5. This has an equestrian use. Final clue.
Aldi.
Scott Alden.
It's not gonna work. Horse collar.
Horse collar is correct.
That was
Horse
a-
collar is correct. Yeah. The final clue was, and finally, it is also an illegal tackle in football.
That would have been a good clue. Should have given that one first.
That's the gimme. Clue number 1.
Can they do a heavy chain tackle in football?
I'm sure
anyway.
they could.
Moving on.
I always wonder, you see those guys and they have their expensive necklaces on. I'm always like, well, how do those not get
Yeah,
and there's a pretty famous
No.
there's a sideline clip of Justin Jefferson. His got ripped off and he didn't know when it got ripped off. He didn't know what happened to it. And then it was like one of those things where like a trainer guy came over and goes, "Hey," and he's like, "Oh, you found it. I owe you one dog." And he's just like, "Well, I didn't find it. It was actually, and it was like some like the fourth string tight end had found it." And he was just like, "Oh," he's like, "Well, now I owe him." And like, and then he took him out to dinner or something, bought him big time things, whatever. But yeah, it's cool. Clue number one. This is connected to Samuel Clemens, i.e., Mark Twain. Number two. This is connected to a Barnum and Bailey circus tent fire that killed over 100 people in 1944.
1944. The year of the big fire.
What he's
Just old-timey
Old-timey.
Chad.
Old-timey Chad.
Clue number three. This is the location of America's first execution for witchcraft. Number four. Katharine Hepburn is buried here.
not helping.
Norman. Number five. This is connected to the National Hockey League.
Matt,
Go for it.
Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut is
Yeah.
correct. Hartford.
Was the last clue about the WWE?
Yes, it was actually.
And I'm playing Diablo right now.
No wonder you're doing poorly. Diablo 4?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Are they a new season?
No, I just started it.
Oh.
Clue number one. This is connected to paper. Clue number two. This term was barely known until it became infamous in 2000. Clue number three. This is connected to tearing.
To what?
Aldi.
Aldi.
That's the hanging Chad.
That is a hanging Chad. Yes, that is correct. Tearing
Well
was the
done.
word.
Well done, sir.
What the fuck is that?
The
Yeah,
hanging
that's
Chad.
an American thing for sure.
So
When Gore lost Florida in the 2000 election, that if they had counted the ballots that had a hanging Chad, he would have
It's like the
won
punch
Florida
out.
and been
that
elected
is
president.
that is, so it's been mostly debunked that didn't happen. That Gore that Jeb Stuart did carry the state for his brother. Not much to my
Jeb Bush, you mean?
Jeb Bush, yeah, Jeb
Yeah.
Bush, not Jeb Stuart, the Confederate general. Um, yeah, but it was by the smallest of margins.
There's a
That
movie called Recount. That's actually pretty good.
yeah, but I mean I mean no documentary is without slant. I mean that's just the
It's not a
problem.
documentary. It's more of a it's like a dramatization of it. But
Oh yeah.
it's got Dennis Leary. Dennis
Yeah.
Leary.
Who does
No,
he
I
play?
mean, but what a crazy
The
time,
plural of
right?
Chad is Chad.
It's
Yeah, it was crazy.
that it just came down to that, and having to try to recount the votes and who was gonna. I mean, it was that was just nuts. The whole thing was nuts.
There's weirder.
There is weirder, how we're living now.
For
Fucking
example.
insane. But anyway. Clue number one. This was Chester Lee's occupation in 1992.
Chester Lee.
Oh,
Where did everybody go?
I know. Like, we're,
I'm
I
here.
guess we're
oh, there he is.
pausing.
He's off camera.
No, I'm
Just-
on. I'm on. I'm here.
Are you doing your ghost, Dad?
No, I'm trying to unjam my printer.
Oh,
Is that what you're calling it now?
Jesus.
That's right.
Just trying
Hang
to
on, I
unjam-
almost got the filament to come out.
Just a couple more inches, and then I'll have it unjammed, baby.
I am not responsible for the degradation of this stream.
Well, you
Solely.
certainly aren't hurting it.
Solely responsible anyway.
Where's Chad Roberts?
muted.
Muted? Gone?
Talking to Doris.
Chad and Doris drove me back home from New Orleans
Yeah, I
this
saw that.
weekend.
Yeah, you told me that earlier.
Well, I was telling Matt.
Oh, okay. Well, please tell us all about it again, because we're dying to
I mean,
know.
I might still be in New Orleans. It's like Dallas is messed up.
I saw you
Seriously?
do some shoveling today.
You really think you're still in New Orleans, or are you just being funny?
Could have been still in New Orleans. Like
Could
the
have
flights,
been.
the flights are just messed up.
Never been to New Orleans.
If
It's a
you go,
wonderful-
make
it's
sure
a
you go
wonderful
to the
place.
World War II Museum.
The World War II Museum is amazing.
It's amazing.
It's top notch.
I arrived there, and the very first thing that happened was I learned that the tanks were closed off. Like that was shut down during only the couple days I was there. Like, gee, awesome.
Well, do you get to drive them?
No, but I couldn't even see them.
We had
They have a lot of tank stuff.
They do.
we had a swing dance at our war museum, and where all the tanks were and the planes and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Hey, Chad's back.
What?
We're waiting for you.
I will redo the same first clue. A character named Chester Lee had this occupation in 1992. Number two. A character named Danny O'Shea had this occupation in 1994. Number three. A character named Ed Gennaro had this occupation in 1991. Matthew.
Head coach.
Head coach is correct. Well done.
Come on.
I have no idea who any of those people are, but
Hey,
great.
did you guys hear Bill Belichick didn't make first ballot?
I saw that.
It's all over my feed. It's just endless amounts of.
Well, when you
Well
cheat,
That's what Zinstra was saying too. He's like my morning sports shows have been taken over by Bill Belichick.
Yes.
I mean, he'll get in, but it's just
Next year.
It is well believed that guy just cheated constantly. You know, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. All right, 3 left. Matt, Matt's got 3, Aldi's got 5, Scott D's got 2. It's like Mike D of the Beastie Boys. Scott D. Chad, you can play for Pride.
Hell yeah.
Clue number 1. This was used in the TV show Scare Tactics.
Scott.
Go for it.
Oh God. Horse cock.
What?
They did.
What?
They had to eat. They had to eat. I know. If I said it, and I
there's
go,
no way.
he's not going to give it. No, but he did. It wasn't Scare Tactics.
It was
I was
probably
thinking.
no.
I was thinking of what's the Fear
Yeah,
Factor,
Fear Factor, and it was
where they
not
had them eat ants or come
was
ants on a horse cock.
scrotums.
Yeah,
Clue number 2.
What's scare tactics?
it's an ambush show where they like.
Hey, can we go down memory lane here a little bit. Clue number 2.
Sorry,
This
guys.
was used in the Jamie Kennedy experiment.
I knew it immediately wasn't
Aldi.
right.
Aldi.
Hidden camera.
Right.
Hidden camera.
Yeah. I think
I
my
was about to say
guess was
that.
better. Sorry, guys. I said my name, and then I was like, "There's no way
Yeah,
that
there's
this
no
is
way.
the answer."
There's no way.
Horse cack.
Horse cack. All right. Clue number 1.
That's too funny.
Aldi, you win. Clue number 1.
Sorry.
This is connected to the first episode of 2015's American Horror Story, which was really, really good for like 3 seasons and then fell apart. Number 2. However, it debuted in 1976.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Hotel California.
Hotel California is correct.
Half
You're
point to Scott
welcome.
Demers.
Thank you.
Oh, and Evan shows up just at the very end. We're on the last clue of the second initials, HC.
Right.
But here
we
you
gotta
go.
have a
They're
third one
HC, Evan. If you
Okay.
score this, if you get this, you outscore Chad.
I win. Perfect.
Clue number 1.
Wait, I got one.
You got
No, you
one. He
didn't.
tied. Yeah, he did.
Tommy.
Clue number 1 has a connection to Jan Hooks, Anna Gasteyer, and Amy Poehler.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Hillary Clinton.
Got it. Well done.
Horse cock.
Jesus, Aldi.
Wow.
Nicely done.
I know. I was on
And
fire.
the second clue for that one is connected to horsecock.
Oh.
There's a long story there, Evan. I may have made a guess that might have been not really worthy.
No, it's
of-
a short
of-
story.
Ah,
I guess
no,
it's a
so-
long
So,
story.
yeah, I do have to tell it. I did guess Horsecock when he brought up. He said it was featured on an episode of Scare Tactics, and in my head heard Fear Factor,
Yeah.
and so I said Scott, and then I realized there's no way Lance is going to have the word cock in one of his answers.
well,
But I was committed at that
Challenge
point.
accepted, by the
Challenge
way.
is accepted. Like, oh my god! I agree, Nathan. Thank you for your support. Give it. Wait, is that a point to me? Is that what you mean? Anyway, moving on.
Who
Oh,
knows
good.
what the future holds?
Who knows what the future holds?
Hello, Evan.
What's up?
Welcome to the show. It's
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
It's good to see you.
Hi, Evan.
Hi.
I haven't.
Hello.
Well, that reminds me, I have to get rid of my extra hotel room for Gamma.
Oh. Yeah.
You're not going?
No, I have 2.
Oh.
So Evan got a reservation at the Galt House, which was great. So, is anybody else going to Gamma?
I will not be there.
I won't be out there.
No, I won't be going.
I know Evan's going.
Yeah, it'll just be us. And no
I'm actually
one's-
flying this year. I drove
you?
last year.
Yeah. Did you already buy your tickets? We already talked about this.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. But we
So
already talked
Evan,
about
as a
this.
designer, what value do you get out of going to Gamma?
For me, well, I mean,
Well,
Since
he
I've
gets
had-
to check in with his ladies for one.
well, since I've had nothing published in the last 5 years, apparently none, but theoretically, I think it's really great because I go to shows for a few reasons, right? One is I want to get, published designs and stuff like that. But the other one is I just want to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
And Gamma is a great place where both can happen because like publishers are my friends and we get to just hang out. And at Gamma, they're less stressed. They're not running a booth in the same way. It's a much lower like vibe than like Gen Con
Yeah.
or something like that. And everybody's like, yeah, let's go get a beer. Yeah, let's take a look at your game. Let's, it's a lot more relaxed.
Same.
Cool.
For me, it's just the same thing. It's an easier way for me to hang with the people that I want to do business with without feeling like I'm taking their attention away from the people that they really need to sell to.
Yep.
Okay.
Um, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you basically you're a game designer in name only, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, that's probably true.
I'm working on an Evan
Dude,
game
that-
right now.
When
That's
that
true.
card game comes out, it's such a banger. Like, I don't know why it's taking so long. Like, I
Which
wish I-
one? The Druid one?
Yeah,
Maddie's working on that one.
man, get it done. It really is good. I mean, it really is good.
It's a little
Working
different
on
than last
it.
time you played it, but
I
You
always,
changed
I mean,
it?
I realize you don't mean it like that, but whenever you're like, you don't mean it like this, Aldi, but when you're like, I mean, it really is good. It's actually good. It's like such damning
It's-
faint
I-
praise.
it's
Yeah, right.
It's like,
I
I mean,
mean-
I'm fucking stunned you made it, but I mean, it's
No,
actually
it's just
good.
I just want. I'm like, I would have put that out in a minute. Like, if
Yeah.
it was like it's a card game, you could print that in a day. You
I
push
mean,
the button. and it's-
somehow with your zero talent, you managed to make something that was.
I think
Oh.
you're reading into it.
I know,
I have a
I know
question.
you don't.
I've
mean
already
it like
told
that.
him it's amazing many times.
I have a question.
Allow me
about-
my fun.
But it was Evan Halbert. Evan
Evan Halbert made
Halbert.
it?
I mean,
Art
I played
game?
it 2 years ago.
I
Really?
mean, it's
That's-
Didn't I
Evan
play it 2 years ago?
Halbert actually.
how
I
bad-
didn't play
think
it
that
last
was-
year. I played
that
it
was
2 years ago. Yeah, I'm like, what's the holdup?
Well, it took me a long time to get it signed because there was the,
Well, I think it was signed at the time. It
Was
just
it?
seems like it
Oh.
take a long time to print.
no, it might have been.
Yeah, it was signed when you
I don't
showed
remember.
it.
Pipelines are so crazy right now. Like
Yeah.
it's not exclusively me. But yeah. Because there was the
Um,
shipping crisis and the this and the that. And
I do have a question about that game.
Oh, tariffs.
For the tableau, the player tableau, are
Blow.
we just doing a little strip for the to put where to put the cards?
I think that is Chad's plan. Because we had talked about
A
doing-
plan, buddy.
That's the plan. We
Plan.
talked about doing like player
I'm a player.
board or like mats and stuff, but he was like, you know what? Let's just keep it tight and cheap. And
Hell yeah.
so I think that's the plan. It's like a little, like you can fold it in half. Boop.
Little vertical strips. So
Little
druids
vertical
on the
strip.
left, all
Yeah.
your rows on the right.
Yeah.
Stuck in the middle of you.
I get you.
Stuck in the middle with you. I mean, check in with him, but I think that's right.
Yeah. He's got so many irons in the fire right now.
I know, right?
Not right now, always.
Yeah. He's a
The
one man.
guys like James Brown of board
Yeah,
games.
it's a one man shop. Yeah.
He's the hardest working man in board games.
I
Okay,
always feel
so
bad.
go ahead. What?
Anytime I say, because he sends me like, he's like, hey, check these out. I send him like stream of consciousness feedback. And then I'm like, here, let me summarize all that for you. Sorry about that. I know you don't have a ton of time to read all this.
So the reason why I haven't added you to Slack yet is because
Oh,
I
yeah.
ran out of guest accounts.
Oh.
We
You don't pay, you
we're
don't pay for
doing-
Slack, so it all disappears after 2
Oh, I
months?
pay for Slack, but the thing is,
Oh.
we're doing this thing with Spin Master where we're working with a shit ton of artists, and I've given all
Oh.
of the artists my guest accounts, and I'm like, and I didn't even
Oh.
realize that I would ever hit that max, but because you
What's
get
the
five,
max?
well, you get 5 guest accounts per paid account, and we have
Okay.
10 paid accounts, so we have 50 guests. I'm like, really? I hit the max?
Wow.
So the project is almost over, and I've told them, I'm like, can we just move it off of this to like maybe Discord or something?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet Chad would be happy if he didn't have to be the intermediary.
I would be happy.
Not that Chad. The other Chad.
You could probably like archive some of those accounts. Is every are there all 50 people using it?
Oh, I've been pruning that as like
Yeah.
much as I
Like when you see
can.
like, oh, I haven't logged in 2 months, like they don't need to be.
No, everybody is current,
Wow.
sadly.
Okay.
I wish it
Impressive.
weren't
Wow.
so, but
Doing
it
a lot of things,
is.
man.
But
Yeah, no, thanks, Aldi. I am excited about that one.
Yeah, you should be.
me too.
Yeah.
Me
The art,
too.
best Sobel art. I'm just gonna say that. Fucking beautiful.
That's the name I hadn't heard in a minute.
Yeah.
Her stuff is so good.
It looks really good.
So good. Waiting for my laundry to get done. I can go to bed.
Are you tired?
Nah, not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. But you know, I've been trying to catch up on sleep lately, and
You can't ever catch
Working
up on
out.
sleep. That's a misnomer. It
well,
always
I'm trying to get.
will
I've
lose
tried
you.
to get a
That
good
was-
night's sleep lately.
Yeah.
Well, that's also, I mean, it's those damn dreams. You know how it is.
That's what my
No, I
dad
mean
said
nobody's
about my
played it.
desire
Nobody's
to be an
played any
artist.
cool board games lately. Huh? I mean, it's just weird. You know, usually somebody's got
I talked
something.
about all the board games I played.
What did I play? I played what was that game, Aldi? What did we oh, he's not on. Karuba? Is that
Where
right?
does he
No.
go? He just like vanishes
Aruba.
constantly. I
Car-
think
No,
he's
not
the
Karuba.
old Hobby game, Karuba?
No, a different one. Carnuta. That's what it's called.
Carbuda?
Carnuta. We just
Carbuda?
played that.
Hall of Poundstone. What?
Oh, Poundstone!
Whoa.
That's a name I haven't heard in a hot minute.
Yeah, no shit. In a hot minute.
Yeah. Carnuta.
Anybody watch any movies or anything recently that were any good?
Oh.
They still
I saw a
Um,
movie. It was pretty good.
What's
Did
that?
you see?
It's a mall apartment. It's a documentary about.
We started watching that.
It's a little bit long, but
Go
I mean,
on.
I think it's pretty cool. So it's about this group of artists that like live in a mall. They like build an apartment in the mall because there's like a void. They find this void. It's like this Providence, Rhode Island mall. Like it's gigantic, and it's in a
Yeah.
weird. It's got a weird construction, but they build some like angles that basically make it so that there's like voids that aren't ever you can't reach from inside the mall, but you can get there from the outside. And so they built this apartment and they built a wall to block it and they put a door. Like it was just, if you get to it, you would just walk into it. But they built like a wall and a door and they used all these like cinder blocks and they're like pulling them in. Like they had to pull in like 100 cinder blocks and they're sneaking them in and they get caught a few times. I mean, it's an interesting little documentary. But it's like more like an art project than like a real, I don't know. It's kind of a weird movie.
That does sound like a
Documentary.
really weird movie.
It's like, yeah, it's an hour half movie.
I watched an
Documentary.
amazing movie the other day, but it's also an old movie that everyone has seen one scene from this movie. And that movie is Downfall.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
You watched
I
What's
watched
that movie
that.
about? I don't know.
Downfall is about the last days of Adolf Hitler. It's a
Oh.
German
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Okay,
I don't
okay.
think I've
So
seen it.
everybody's seen the where Hitler
Yeah,
ran
everybody's
some
seen
people
it.
over, add their own subtitles. Bruno Gans plays Hitler. Amazing movie.
Yeah, the people subtitle it and make fun of it.
Yeah, I've seen that. I saw.
I've
Rat
seen the
Race,
Cowboys
where
losing
John Lovitz
many
was Hitler.
times.
Yes.
It's a very clever meme.
Meme.
Mame.
Did you guys see when they did Nuremberg with oh god, why can't I think of his name right now? Who played Hermann Goering?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, yeah.
Uh-uh.
I've not seen it, but I was curious about it.
I mean, it's Russell Crowe, I mean, turns in like a very Russell Crowe performance. I mean, he does a very good job. It, it was. I mean, I wouldn't watch it again, but it was good. I mean, it was entertaining. Um, I mean, the if you watch it, the parallels to, uh, you know,
I don't want to get triggered.
yeah, the parallels to what's going on in there's this scene where before the trials going to begin, the one guy asks, Herman Goering, he's like, it's like, I mean, it's just like why, he was a shitty artist. He was a nothing soldier, you know, just, how did you let that guy come into power, and what the hell, what the fuck happened? And then he talked about, like, the first time I ever saw him speak was in 1920, and he it was like it had to be on purpose, right? Because he says, like, he told us it was all right for Germany to be great again, and he was going to lead us that way. It was like, and you're just like, huh.
Mm.
Seems like there's a point here that we're getting to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, and that was like one of those things where it was like, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, like, I mean, it's very dramatized, right? I mean,
Yeah.
um, as you'd expect. But worth a watch if you want to stream it up, and and at least in this case the Nazis lose, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, so I mean, there's that. You can feel good about that.
You win.
Oh,
I
what
think I
else
need
is?
to go to bed. I'm running out of
Yeah,
steam.
I'm taking off too.
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say it's getting close to midnight, and I feel like I've yeah, definitely given up a lot of my energy recently.
Yeah.
So uh, on greater things,
On you all.
on you all,
You're
you
worthless.
you wastes of space. I hate you so much. No. I don't know. Sorry that you popped in right at the end there, Evan.
No, it's all good.
But
I'm glad I showed up in time to see y'all's faces.
all right. Well, everyone, get some rest. Take care of yourself. I don't know. Try
All
to
right.
try to rise above how shitty the world is right
Yeah.
now, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Mm. All right, brothers.
All right.
We'll talk to you.